this way before. Travel through the open door. Circumstances navigated the path, and life happened oh so fast. No, it got lonely. Sometimes you see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm off beat, I still land on my feet, and nothing can shake me, cause I know my time. I never. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. No. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a play with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games can play, can't take it personal. But the devil is a liar. I'm telling you the truth. It's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do. Let's fight for millions. Take a second, see the blessing in it. With much expected, much is given. One to make the living, now I'm giving back to shooting. Never let the power come first before your happiness. Yes, you can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine up, let them see your brilliance. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it tonight. Ooh, for the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm aces. Learn and develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing in competition, back up against the rope. She fighting for recognition. I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lacking. While cancer slowing our road, I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals. Yeah.
Give back, give love, giving something away. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm going back soon and fight this final round. Life's a play with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games get played, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is alive. Telling you the truth, it's all in what you do. Some things you gotta prove. I'm gonna share all that I have and give to those in need. So we're gonna win this battle, fight back disease. No more that's you're leading my taxi on. We got to leave it open door. Oh, no, I never let
Great job.
Yay.
Oh my God.
Cancer is killing, millions and millions of people. Me and my team, along with Sam Watson and his team, we're going to stand together and fight this disease.
I come this way before. Travel through the open door. Circumstances navigated the path, and life happened oh so fast. No, it got lonely. Sometimes you see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm off beat, I still land on my feet, and nothing can shake me, cause I know my time. is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. No, I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a paper, no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games can play, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a lie. I'm telling you the truth. It's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do. It's fight for me. I'm second, see the blessing in it. With much expected, much is given. One to make the living, now I'm giving back to children. Never let the power come first before your happiness. Yes, you can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine on that and see the brilliance. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it through like for the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm ASICs. Learn and develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition, back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition, I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lack it. Or cancer slowing our road. I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals. Yeah.
Give back, give love, give something away. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm going wrestle and fight this final round. Life's a paper, no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Can't get play, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a lie. I'm telling you the truth. It's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do. I'm gonna share all that I have and give to those in need. So we're gonna win this battle, fight that disease. No more kids, no children leaving us. That's young. We've got to be open up.
Great job.
Yay.
Oh my God.
Cancer is killing, millions and millions of people. Me and my team, along with Sam Watson and his team, we're going to stand together and fight this disease.
I've come this way before, traveled through the open door. Circumstances navigated the path, and life happened all so fast. No, it got lonely sometimes. You see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm offbeat, I still land on my feet, and nothing can shake me, 'cause I know life took a hold on me. I never. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a paper, no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games get played, Can't take it personal, cause the devil is a liar. I'm telling you the truth, it's all in what you do, some things you gotta do, This fight for millions, take a second, see the blessing in it. But much expected, much is given. When I make the living, now I'm giving back to children. Never let the power come first before your happiness, yes. You can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine, let us see it brilliant. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it tonight. Ooh, for the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm acing. Learn to develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition, back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition. I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lack it. Or cancer slowing our road. I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals. Yeah.
Give back, give love, giving something away. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm going to and fight this final round. Life's a paper, no person. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Can't take it personal, cause the devil is a liar. Telling you the truth, it's all in what you do, some things you gotta do, I'm gonna share all that I have and give to those in need. So we're gonna win this battle, fight that disease. No one gets close, you're the leading hands, that's young. We've got to be confident.
Great job.
Yay.
Oh my God.
What's up, y'all? How's everybody feeling, yo? We got a fight on our hands, man. Barbershop conversations, baby. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. I appreciate y'all dealing with me. Had a late start. So yeah, man. I appreciate everyone tuning in. Let's do roll call, man. Who's in the building? Damn. Who's in the building? Who's in the building? Mr. Finesse? Blue Hunnets, Muir, King Corleone, DB, Triple OG. What up, Call? Blue Hunnets, Mr. Finesse, Sweet Science, Real Rap. What up, Real Rap? And Fresh. Hey, we going in. We going in. And you know why I'm fired up too? Another reason why I'm fired up. One of the other reasons why I'm fired up is what's up, Reggie? Yes, indeed, Owens, man. 9 a.m. if you can make it, man. March 25th. I got my plane ticket. And DJ Punch, what it do, big homie? And I'm gonna tell you what up, JJ. We're gonna have a good time. You work out today? Oh man, I'm trying to find it. What up, Champ Side? What up, man? So, anyways, the reason why I am inspired, even more inspired, ready to go, ready to fight, and all the above, is I spoke to someone earlier today, And I didn't know she was a boxing fan. And she hit me today. She's actually in the chat somewhere. I don't know what her name is in the chat, but she hit me and was like, did she delete her comments? I guess Keena must have deleted her comments. And she was like, I wanna do something about Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury because she watches Young Pharaoh. And I was like, shit, that's right up my alley. I'm as a matter of fact, as soon as I hang up with you, I'm booking my ticket. So that's why I am super duper excited tonight. I'm ready to rock and roll. I am for those of you who know by now, I am a huge man of action. You know what I mean? Like I just can't sit on this motherfucker and just make videos all day, every day. You know what I mean? Like I literally can't do that. You know, so March 25th. Let me give you guys. If I wanted to say that at the beginning of the show, March 25th. March 25th, 9 a.m. in Las Vegas, Nevada, 555 East Washington, at the Grant Sawyer Building. If you can make it, I hope and pray that you can make it. Okay, if we can get 5 to 10 people, shit, we can get more. You know, what I mean, that'd be great. So I'm all in on this, man, because I I have no doubt Tyson Fury cheated. Like it's blatantly obvious to me. It's blatantly obvious, and I'm gonna present the commission with what's going on, and that's what it is. Yeah, we road tripping, and you know what I want to do? I want to make this a community event. You know what I mean? I'm not doing this for the money, but I want y'all to be invested, right? And how we stay invested is we combine our resources. So if you got deals on airline tickets, if you got deals on hotels, if you want to donate, and the reason why is because, or if you want to pay for the lunch for the people that's coming, the reason why that's important is that it holds everybody accountable. And there may be people who want to come, right? They may need gas money. They may come from out of town. Maybe they really want to come from LA, Arizona, Oregon. And it's I don't know how much the flights are, but maybe we can accommodate them because the more people there, the merrier, right? So what we're gonna do, I want everybody, if you want to donate, you can donate to my Cash App. Let's see, Silent Heroes. Donate to my Cash App. Y'all can donate to my Cash App, and we're gonna get it popping. All right. And if anyone is there, and if you come, we'll go to lunch. Okay. If you have a restaurant out there and you want to donate lunch to the people that show up to the commission, that'll be great too. You understand what I'm saying? If you want to donate $10 gas cards, if you whatever, we just gonna combine our resources. Okay. You understand what I'm saying? Um, so I think it's that important, okay? And I know if you invest $5, I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna check the videos every goddamn day. If you donate 50 cents, you're gonna come to these videos and check on me every goddamn day. You know what I mean? So it's dual accountability. You understand what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with it. So I'll be there March 25th. I don't play, man. Like, oh man. So we're gonna jump into the show, man. And the title of the show, I know what I want to talk about, but I just forgot what I titled it. But basically we got to get out each other's way. And I was equating this shit to slavery, right? They take everything away from you but throw you a Bible and say, catch, motherfucker, catch. And you catch it. And they say, here, that you are governed by this for the rest of your existence. For the rest of your civilization, you are governed by this, and you never ask why. And then I was watching all those, you know how we watch all those slavery movies? And you know how Big Mama always say in all those old slavery movies, all those 1960s civil rights movies, pay them no mind, baby. Pay them no mind, baby. That's basically what it is. That's fear. Fear. You know what the first case of fear was? You know what the first case of fear was in America? Indians and blacks and mestizos and Latinos not standing up to these motherfuckers that came to their land. That was the first case of fear in North America. And you know what the fear is today? Not speaking up to your oppressor. And I have no doubt in my mind that this was an inside job. I believe it was an inside job. I don't, because Tyson Fury has to loosen his gloves after he's wrapped, or it could be his gloves never was wrapped that tight. You understand what I'm saying? So, so hopefully this mission, win, lose, or draw, I'm obviously rooting for the win, will inspire y'all, will encourage y'all, fight for what you believe in. You can call me whatever you want. I'm so ISO focused right now. Like everything is just like, everything is like beating off of me. Like I'm like, I got the most expensive wax on me, if you want to call it that. Water and insults are just gonna beat off me and just peel off. Like I'm totally locked in. You know what I mean? I'm on my Dr. CB cleanse too. I'm working out every day. I'm literally locked in. You understand what I'm saying? And I'll say this. I don't have time for people who are not in the same vehicle with me. Don't DM me saying, "Oh, we just need to man up and do this." I'm gonna block you. Simply put. All right. I don't care what you put in the comment section on YouTube, but Instagram is a little bit more interpersonal. You know what I mean? And I'm just gonna block you, and I'll deal with you in the next lifetime. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm focused. I'm literally locked in, and it's something that I literally believe in, and it's literally something that I'm putting my capital behind. I literally called Dre and changed my schedule after I got off the phone with the lady from the Nevada Athletic State Commission. I called Dre. We aligned our schedules so the kids can be with the parent, and I booked my flight. Simply put, you understand? So, I mean, they say, I just posted on Instagram, if you don't put your time and resources behind what you believe in, you really don't believe in what you're fighting for. You know, so that's what we gonna do. So we gonna fight, and it's gonna be some changes in boxing. You know what I mean? And that's where we're at. So let me give you guys. This is where we're going to chime in at. Let's see, Gmail. Sign you guys in. All right, we're ready to rock and roll. All right, we're ready to rock and roll. And yeah, feel free to call in. You guys, the lines are open. Feel free to call in. And we fighting, dog. We fight. We in the fight. We in the fight. They want the third fight because it makes money. You know what I mean? They after Shields and Earl too. Imagine we get them on our team. Imagine if Carissa Shields speaks out. Imagine if Earl Spence speaks out. Imagine if trainers speak out. You understand what I'm saying? Because guess what? This ain't gonna be the last time. You know what I mean? I'm not dealing with you. Get rid of Rookie. I'm not dealing with you. I don't want you ever again. I don't care if you fuck with me forever. Bye. See you later. I don't care. Bye. If you're not on the same ship with me, either shut up, don't say nothing, get out the way. Get out of the way of black people. I don't listen. I'm gonna be as illicit as I can with you guys. Right? It's the practice of the habit that makes you great. It's the practice of the habit. So when I was 13 years old, I practiced shooting free throws for hours on hours on hours. When I was 9 years old, I didn't know how to make a left hand layup. So what I did, I practiced shooting left hand layups, and I had to jump off the right leg. You remember how hard that was when we were kids, man, trying to align your left hand layup with your right leg, and you know what I mean? That habit transcended into, hey, I got to read this book to graduate from college. I got to read this 200-page book. It's the practice of the habit. Transfers over. Discipline just gets better and better, or worse and worse. And then it goes into, fast forward to now, I'm 42. The practice of building my real estate portfolio, the practice of building a YouTube channel, the practice of it. Now, I didn't become an NBA player, so some might say I failed at that, right? Some may say I failed at that, right? But the practice of the discipline, the practice, the consistency, the working through fatigue, the working through failures, the working through the non-beliefs of other people. You understand what I'm saying? Now that's going to transcend into what Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, the consistency, the fight, the wherewithal, the ISO focus, the discipline to stay on course, and use this as a metaphor for your life. This ain't no metaphor. This is real life. You understand what I'm saying? So your first business might fail, right? Your second business may do a little better. Your 8th business you open might be amazing. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, man, I think that we rocking and rolling. So anyways, man, let me give you intro music. B12, double check the details. Gotta cross my T's and dot my I's or I can't sleep well. What it do? It did the same thing yesterday on your phone. Hung up. Can you hear me?
Yeah, what's good?
Okay, what's
with it,
poppin',
Fred?
man?
My man, 100 grand.
What's popping?
Man, shit, I can't call him, man. I just really appreciate what you're doing, man.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? You know, everybody that's in the chat that be in here every day, we love you, bro, and we support you 100%. We back you 100,000%. You feel me?
Oh, thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The first topic I definitely want to touch on, you know, topic of the night is Fury's glove and everything.
Mhm.
You know, and of course you got people saying what they want to say. And we're not gonna focus on that because time is very valuable. You know, we value our time, and we can't sit up here and entertain the trolls. The trolls have a job, and they stay on the job, and we got to stay on ours. You know what I'm saying? We got to stay on our motherfucking square and not let distractions and motherfucking, you know, perpetrators try to get through that. You know what I'm saying? Stay solid. Everybody is gonna call in, man. Come correct. I just want to throw in there too that when it comes to Fury's glove, man, you can really fuck somebody up. You know what I'm saying? I know we talked about this numerous times. If you can mess somebody up when you don't have the right padding on it, and then they said that he removed his padding. I truly believe that. You know, I mean, why would you? And I keep replaying the same scenario, the same sequence where they cut the scene where he was, you know, about to show the gloves and everything. And my thing is too, where was Mr. Diaz at, you know what I'm saying? Like, where was Wilder's trainer when they were wrapping his gloves? Because they should have had somebody straight up like, what you think you're doing? You understand what I'm saying? Like, why wasn't anybody in that dressing room? I'm just super confused about that. That's something I'm still kind of puzzled about, you know? Because, I mean, Nazim Richardson, I mean, he's the king of being in somebody's, you know what I'm saying, dressing room, making sure that that shit is all the way correct because he truly loves and cares about his fighters. So that's just something I was thinking about today. And, you know, I feel like we're going to win this case, man. I feel like Fury cannot continue to get away with murder and act like everything cool. And just like Wilder said in the press conference, you know, because Wilder doesn't just speak shit just to be speaking it. He meant it when he said that Fury is just getting everybody on his side with this mental health shit. Shit, we all got mental problems. Shit, you live in a motherfucking America and it's crazy. That's what you gonna have some fucking problems, my G. So you trying to cry on your soap opera, you know, in front of your millions of your fans talking about, or thousands, whatever the hell he got, talking about, oh, mental health this, mental health that. Man, that's all a smoke screen. So then when he get in the ring, he can have, you know what I'm saying, that shit in his glove. Because who knows, he may have had some metal plates in his glove. It's all different type of shit that could have been in that man's glove and shit.
Facts.
What did you say?
No, facts. Because take into account, he can slip something in his glove if it's loose. Now keep in mind, he walked in with that king outfit. He could have had it on the inside of his king outfit. You know what I mean? Because it went down his whole arm. I mean, it's no limit to what Tyson Fury could have done because it's so obvious that he cheated. I mean, I'm looking at this, it is so blatantly obvious, you know, and if they reject this, it's going to be an indictment on them. You know what I mean? It's literally going to be an indictment on them. So, all right, this one right here. So yeah, man, it's going to be a fun journey. It's going to be a fun journey. It gives me something to fight for too. You know what I mean?
Hell
Definitely,
yeah,
it gives me
man.
something to fight
Fuck
for
yeah.
sure.
And then it's coming up real soon too, because people acting like spring not gonna fly by. Spring gonna fly by. We're gonna get the press conference coming up here soon. And I really want Wilder to just I kind of want different contract. I want him to just focus on the fight. You know, I really don't even want him to focus on like the ambiance or trying to impress us. Man, just be in that full pit bull lockdown mode, man. Just focus on the fight. I just do not want him to focus on all the media. The media is full of shit. Man, I'm telling you, somebody need to get to Wilder and tell him, man, bro, we know that you love us, bro. You don't need to do no media. Just fucking train. Just be in there. Just do what Floyd used to do. Where Floyd was like, I don't even want to talk to no media. If it's not my fight hype or whatever the fuck he used to always talk about, like it need to be like that with just the LDBC. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it ain't Fred, if it ain't Ticket TV, if it ain't somebody that he truly fuck with, he definitely don't need to be rapping with them. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that's up to him and what he want to do, you know, to promote the fight and everything. But I just truly feel that he just got to be on lockdown mode and just train, you know. And it's just coming from a place of love, you know. I ain't trying to tell the champ what to do. It's a place of love.
No, we get it.
But yeah, man, that's what'd you say?
No, we get it. I get exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. Yes, sir. And that's my call, man. Hey, like I said, when y'all call here, man, set the tone. 100.
Appreciate you. 484. Hung up. Okay, good. 504. I got to get you an intro, dog. What's popping, man?
Yo.
What you got?
Hey, man, I want to start off. I was on BFTV, man, and he played this guy named Sean, SHOW. I just put in the chat. You record? I just put in the chat. SHOWN1K champion, bro.
Oh like yeah, that intro. Isn't that he didn't want to touch. He didn't want to touch Deontay Wilder's hand, and he tried to fix the glove on against his waist. No, we coming for him. Nah. Go ahead.
It's a rapper named, I just put in the chat, SHOWN1K. He made a video about it, bro, like a music video, bro. The shit, and he was saying how fake Hollywood is and how we don't get behind all black, you know, all real black people and stuff like that, bro. The shit deep, bro. See, I was at the tip of my eye. Why do I need to walk out to that song, bro? Find that dude. I think he's from Alabama. Find that dude and walk out to that shit, bro. But I want to build off what that caller said, man. I 100% agree with that. You need to have a closed camp, no media. Not even family, because that's what put that dog in you. You know what I'm saying? You cut yourself off from even your family, bro. You wake up every day like a fucking actual camp. Like you isolated from everything, bro. That's what brings that fucking beast out in you. You know, like it. And also, like you said, I ain't telling the champ what to do. You know, just suggestions or whatever, because obviously I'm not the heavyweight champion. He is. But I think that'll bring that dog out of him. You know what I'm saying? That old Wilder that used to have that New Orleans mask on with that real voodoo on that bitch. I think that's gonna bring him out. Closing his camp. And you know, as far as media, bro, I don't give a fuck. He saw himself, the back, you know, all the people that flipped on him. So don't fuck with none of them. You just fuck with new media, fuck old media, and fuck all them fake ass Hollywood celebrities, bro. Just do your thing, my nigga. Like, you know the people behind you. You know the real people behind you. So, you know what I'm saying? Pretty much just don't do no interviews. Don't do no media workouts, none of that. Just close your camp off, bro. Come with that dog. Come with one sole focus to get to rip that do you. And I was watching Young Fellowship, bro. The more videos I watch, bro, the more pissed off I get. Cause he was showing like
he on it.
You jab straight up.
He on
his fist can literally go up the bridge of dude's nose and the glove will be on top of his face. Bro, that shit like that pisses me off. Even the visuals, bro. And then the other glove. See, people talking about that left glove with the knuckles, but they're not talking about that right glove with no padding, because one of Fierce sparring partners exposed that also. And one more point, JD's, what the fuck was you when this man was getting his hands wrapped? You know what I'm saying? That's who the fuck need to get the fuck the boot out while the camp, bro. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, I ain't never trust them motherfuckers anyway. And people that sharp know what I'm talking about. You need to bring Nazim Richardson into something. Nazim is the king of catching that shit.
He is.
But yeah, I ain't gonna hold the line up, bro. No, that's my call, man. I just had to get that shit off my chest, bro. Close your camp up. Don't trust certain people. You know who behind you, so you ain't gotta do nothing to impress us, bro. We behind you no matter what. Fuck the media. Fuck them old media motherfuckers. Fuck the new media, bro. do your thing. Come back, get your belt back, bro. We already know it's war, bro. You know what to look out for. You know to be ready for the dirty shit. You know to be ready for whatever now. So, you know, just do your thing, bro. We behind you. Appreciate you, Fred. Keep doing what you're doing, bro, and stay on Nevada next, please. Stay on the bitch next.
Easy. Don't worry about that. That's done. That's super done.
Yes, sir.
We good. I appreciate you.
All right, bro.
All right, 504. The intro song is my song, so it's not out yet. But yeah, so that's basically it, man. So yeah, man, it's just but okay, I'll just. What up, Asia? What you got? Come on, Asia. Come on. So yeah, man, I just think even if you don't, you going, Keena's going to the meeting. We got me and Keena there so far. Yeah. And she's going on her. She told me today that was her son's birthday too. I genuinely appreciate you, man, taking the time out of your schedule, Queen. We're gonna get this done. Drew MF and Titan. What it do?
Yo, what's good?
What's popping?
All right, here's the deal. Moving forward, we ain't stunting no hoes. That means all of you house Negroes that like to eat off the table. You know what I mean? Yeah. But what you need to understand is, decades later, chitlins is a delicacy now. So you should have been in the field with us the entire time. All right, so we ain't stunting y'all. Y'all stay in Master House. Y'all eat the good food. All right? Remember, you'll know what color you are. So moving forward, we ain't sweating these guys, man. You know what I mean? I said what I had to say. I had a long conversation with a brother today. We agreed to disagree on some things. And I'm not going to go back and forth with it anymore. I just read something on Facebook that John Scully wrote. He was quoting someone else, though. It wasn't him. And I'm just reading the comments. You know, when you read something, you're like, you know what? I better not engage in this conversation because I'll be up all night, you know, fighting against the grain, against people that, because, you know, it's very clear that the people you get engaged in an argument with, they don't want to see it your way. And the reason why they're telling us to let this go is because he's caught. He's flat out caught. And I'm going to say this again. I will say this every day. I tried so hard to ignore this because I didn't want to be the guy sounding like a sore loser. But at the end of the day, I was like, you know what? F that. F that. You know what I'm saying? It didn't look right. It didn't look right from when he took off the mask. He looked sleepy. You know, he's bobbling all around the ring after the first round. I said, what the fuck is wrong with him? You know? And you know what? It don't look right. Nothing looked right. Nothing looked right. And then they're telling me, oh, forget about it. We clowns because we catching this dude cheat. Dispute the evidence. People are talking about, oh, well, you know, yo, Fred, you know, I went to 3 different gyms this week and showed them videos. Everyone said that doesn't look correct. In fact, one guy said, I know what that trick is. And I wish I got his name and information. He said he knew what that was. It's an old trick. He was flipping his hand in and out that glove, man. And during the first fight, he didn't even want to touch it up. Did you see that? He didn't even want to touch it up. You see, these are the things. See, he's caught. That's why they want us to let it go. Y'all think y'all got what y'all wanted? Guess what? Y'all gonna be so upset because this thing has gotten traction now, and we're not just talking the talk. We're coming with facts. These are facts, and in the video, when you look at it, these are facts. The man got arms like Dawson. I know he's tall, but no. The brother sent me a still frame of George Foreman with an open palm, parrying. And I said, that's not the same thing. His arm was slightly bent, and those were old Everlast gloves. You was able to open up your palms up and down with those old gloves. These new gloves, you really can't do that. This man is caught. He's caught left-handed. And plus, his corner's telling him throw the left more. Let me ask you a question. And I don't want to take up too much of the time. I hear the phone's blowing up. Let me ask you a question.
Yep.
Otto Wallen. I don't recall him being hurt that bad in that fight. You mean to tell me he has a better chin than Wilder? I don't think so. Come on now. He couldn't hurt him like that in the first fight, and he was coming off of a flu, not throwing the right hand the whole camp, and he was like 208 pounds. What changed? What changed? I don't want to hear it, man. This guy's caught. That's why they're telling us to back down.
Thanks.
All right, he's caught, and I'm telling you, something's gonna pop from this. And by the way, where's his drug test? It's been 2 weeks, and he's been very quiet, very, very, very quiet. Where's the drug test, man? Yo, to the haters, F y'all. Your man's caught. You think we don't see you? You guys ain't even Fury fans. You guys are leftover AJ fans. All right? The king is going to rise. Watch this be. I wouldn't be surprised if this is turned into a no contest. I wouldn't be surprised. And they're going to do it again. And I'm calling it right now, Wilder in 4. He's going to clap this fool. Fuck this. I'm sorry. I don't want to curse. Forget this cheating stuff. All right? He's caught. LDBC all day. Haters, run and hide. We still here. Man. Y'all disappeared when AJ got clapped at the Garden. I went down to Manhattan. The Brits was rolling around in the street drinking Heineken. Couldn't believe it. I saw it. I was there. I was going to troll, but I said, you know what? I feel sorry for these guys. So I went back to the Bronx. Went to the gym. Now y'all popping up? Yo, F all of y'all. We good. Watch this be turned over. Justice will prevail. This is only a little hump we're going through. In war, there will be casualties, but you got to keep pushing. See, a lot of y'all clowns are scared to fight, and I don't want you on my team anyway.
Facts.
Get out of here.
Big facts.
We don't need you.
Big facts.
I'm out, man. One love.
Love you, Drew. Thanks, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm going to reiterate this. I am blocking you if you go to my DM or if you send me a message and say, well, Fred, you're a sore loser. I'm blocking you. I'm just going to kick you out of my life for the next 6 months. Pastor Deacon Usher 305. What it do?
What's good? Too blessed to be stressed and highly favored, family.
Okay. I just caught the Holy Ghost. Hallelujah.
Listen, man. Sometimes we have to repeat ourselves, and it's not always insanity. Sometimes it's just necessary. And what I want to keep saying over and over and over again is this one main thing, then I'll get to something else that I want to say. But, brother, please, Mackie Shellstone. We got to have him. We got to have him. Now, with the gloves, these new gloves, the thumb is stitched to the glove. It don't open up like the old gloves used to. So the brother's right about that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And again, I'm going to repeat what I said before. Again, sometimes repeating is necessary. It's not always insanity. Go back to these previous fights that Tyson Fury had. This guy was never a world beater. All of a sudden, he fights a guy. In the first fight, he landed some shots here and there. Where was this busting up the swelling of the face, and where did all this brute force power come from? Where all you know what I'm saying? This magical power out of nowhere. All of a sudden he's super white boy. Where the hell is this coming from? Listen, I can see if Wilder faced this type of danger in the first fight, then we could see that. You see what I'm saying? But that didn't happen. That didn't happen in Tyson Fury's fight before that one, and so on and so on. But all of a sudden, man, this man, it didn't even take but a few punches, this man's face swelling all out of proportion. Bruh, come on. Tyson ain't punching like this. We know this. We know this, so they cannot escape these facts, bruh. Ain't no way in the hell you finna tell me that this man that's been punching like Wilder says, like pillow punches all this time, all of a sudden he got damn near Mike Tyson, but not like power, because he was never able to really punch Wilder on the ground. As you look at these watch the fight and slow it down and pause it and all this shit, Wilder was never really knocked down by any solid punch. There was tripping of the feet, hit behind the head, all this shit. There's no evidence that showed that Tyson Fury is punching like that. So you don't have the power to really knock him down, but you punching him, swelling him up, and busting him up, and doing all this here. It don't fly. I keep saying that this was some bare knuckle shit. Just like the guy that was sparring with him, the black guy. That was my first time ever seeing him. When he exposed Tyson Fury, when he showed where he was taking some of this stuffing out of the glove, and the boy said, "Man, you ain't finna spar me like this here." You know what I'm saying? He exposed Tyson. Tyson wanted to act like he was beating on guys in sparring, and he wanted the word to get out that he was busting up his sparring partners, but the dude outed his ass. This man don't have that kind of power. Only way he could bust guys up like that is the same shit that he pulled in training, was to pull the stuffing out of the mitt. I mean, out of the glove. If you cheated in sparring, what the fuck makes you think that we're not going to understand that you're going to do this in the fight of your life? You was the great white hope. This is why they try to use reverse psychology and talk about the last black hope. No, bruh. We understand that we've been kicking your ass from the very beginning. You've been hoping we pull our foot out your ass. That's what all of a sudden you get a cheat win. Now we the great black hope. Come on, brother. Again, y'all been hoping we pull that foot out your ass. Now we're pulling out this evidence on your ass, and you're going to have to answer this shit. And the pressure cannot stop. It cannot stop until we get the results that this young man needs, man. And one thing I want to say about Deontay Wilder taking this loss. Listen, remember when Muhammad Ali lost and Diana Ross went into his dressing room and she was crying and told him she loved him? He said, "Baby, it's all right. I just took a $2 million butt whooping. I'm all right. I love you too." This man, he got compensated very well, but guess what? That ain't good enough. This man cheated. He didn't just cheat Deontay Wilder. He cheated us. And he could have took this man away from his family. He could have, listen, people died in that rain, bro. This is a serious thing. This cannot be looked over, fucked over. This has to be addressed, because this could be attempted murder. This can actually be an attempted murder charge. And how can we say, they can't say that, how could that be an attempted murder charge? Go back and just a few months ago, pull up the death certificates of young brothers that just died in the rain. Yes, it could be attempted murder. This is serious. This is not a game. This has to be pushed. If either they're going to do it the right way, or we're going to push for charges to be brought up against Tyson Fury and anyone that was involved in this case. That's what has to happen. And when that type of pressure comes down on them, they will be forced to do the right thing. And then not just stop there, you go forward with the lawsuit. The best way you hurt the white man is to hurt him in the pocket. That's where they're most hurt at. When you get to attacking that pocketbook, that's what hurt them the most. And their reputation. Those are the things that we have to go after. Non-stop, relentlessly, non-stop until we're satisfied. And if we sit down constantly having these conversations and haven't been satisfied, that means the work is not over. You have to keep going, keep knocking at that door till we knock it down. Bro, I love it. Y'all know I got a long wind. I'm gonna get back in the chat. Fred, I love it, and I appreciate you for letting me put my 2 cents in, fam.
All right. One all the time. Appreciate you.
All right.
484, what's up?
Hey, what's up, man? Say peace to everybody, man. Nah, this it took me like a week and a half, man, to get through going through the loss and everything like that. I was in my emotions and didn't know how emotionally attached I was to Deontay Wilder, man. And you know, it was pretty devastating for me and a lot of people in my family. And just seeing some of this stuff, like what they said about with the gloves and everything, it was weird because I actually went back and watched that Klitschko fight. And what I seen, he wasn't even punching the same way. And the gloves damn sure wasn't even looking the same way neither. And at first, it's like a couple of callers said before, like I was like, you know, try not to really get into the whole glove thing. But some of this stuff, you can look at it and see, it's like obvious. It's so in your face, and it's such a disservice, man, to Deontay and to us as a people, that they didn't really understand what he represented and like for us, you know, which is a big shame. So just wanted to shout out to everybody, man. Say, yo, Fred, keep doing what you're doing, man.
Thank you.
And, you know, support you any kind of way that I can and everything you do. Like I said, it took me almost a week and a half to even talk about the fight.
I bet.
So, you know what I mean? I love that brother. I love the LGBT, Boxing Ego, Dante's Boxing, everybody, man. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing, man. Peace.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. Thanks for calling in. What up, Triple OG?
What's up, King Fred? You're doing a fine job, my brother.
Oh, am I?
Fine job.
You. Thanks, OG.
Yes, sir. You're doing an excellent job. The other thing is, we all have mental problems. My mental state of mind ain't a problem. I don't have a problem being crazy as hell. I've been crazy as hell all my life. So, other thing, I heard some hard cooning channels today, and I heard a couple of soft coons.
Oh, real?
On my favorite channel. You heard them. If you ain't listening to them,
I'm not.
Here's what I'm gonna tell you. Here's what they say.
No need to.
You know, yeah, we know he cheated, but you know, I raped her butt. She all right. You know, I'm like, do you realize I looked at that man's face real good today from Young Pharaoh showing it. Man, that's some weird disfigurement on the side of his face, man. That's a closed fist. And I did hear the laughing coon who had set of gloves trying to do what Young Pharaoh do, but he laughed all the time, and all the coons love him. You know, he's talking, you can't hurt nobody with the inside of this fist here. That glove is soft. If you got your hand in the palm of that thing and you throwing it with all you got, the part where your fist supposed to be is going to go backwards while the force is still coming. That's a bare knuckle, just wrapped up to protect the knuckle from getting too damaged. That's all, you know, that wrap is on your hand. And I had never seen nobody pull the plug out the camera so nobody couldn't see to get their hands wrapped. That referee wasn't in there seeing them get their hands wrapped. He couldn't have been. Because I didn't see if he'd have pulled the plug out the thing, the referee would have said what? Oh, no, you can't do that. You can't do that. So he had to be in on it. That's why I say this thing is real big. This was a big thing. And like I said, it was like a tar and feathering of black people for Negro History Week. I mean, Black History Month, whatever you call it. Shit, I don't play that shit. But this was for us. That whooping was for us. Deontay Wilder took that whooping for us, and they cheated like a mug. I'm going to do my best not to curse like everybody. I'm going to try to respect it. But you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm getting at. And I noticed they cut the dollar sign off at the bottom of your thing. They did it with BFTB too.
Oh, really?
You know, where you hit and you, I'm like, what happened? Do you know what happened?
Oh, I got demonetized.
Why do they demonetize you?
I don't even worry about it no more. I don't worry about it.
But I mean, it's nice to say it because we need to hear that because they're trying to make us afraid to be black. So some of us are black, and the ones that ain't black, that look black, they what's my word my man used? They crackatosis negropens. I'm gonna mix my word with his word. Crackatosis negropens. And it's not that many of them. So you don't have to worry about them. They always, they're scattered everywhere. They're like that empty wagon that make the most noise, The noise we making is okay. And the next time I hear some of the guys I watch say, he cheated, but, we gonna get past this now. No. That man sitting home, don't nobody know how he feeling there. He could have cracked the side of his skull, man. He could have cracked his jawbone right down there by his ear. Sometimes, and I've been hit there before, and I felt it for 25 years. That's how bad somebody stole me. That used to be my thing, stealing people. But somebody got my ass one time. And I felt it for 25 years before I finally went to a doctor, and he told me that my jaw been knocked out of place for a long time. What happened? 25 years? So I'm telling you, I know he can go get the best of care he can to get himself fixed up. I think July is too quick. I hope he sit down, bring all this stuff, get all this stuff in together, soak it in. He's listening to us. I know that. And we love you, King. I heard another guy I listened to say, well, I ain't calling nobody king, and I teach little children not to look up to nobody, and no, not to worship nobody. I don't have a problem with the worshiping nobody, but we're figuring our way through this racist society, man. We're calling each other kings and queens now, and we still got nigga, but I like to hear king, queen, and nigga now. First it was just niggas, So we are learning to love ourselves, man. And we going to love this man. He's from Alabama. I believe people in Alabama wanted to see him go down too now. Anytime you fighting in the United States, and it seemed like everybody was rooting for this man. So I'm going back in the chat and listen, Fred. I'm out, King. Do your thing.
Yep, one. Yeah, man. Appreciate the calls, man. Shout out to Ticket TV. You in the building. Brothers UK all day. What's up, Patty Dean? What's up, Nassim the Dream? What's up, everybody? Man, we going. God, dog, too many calls, man. Too many calls. What's up, 787?
What's good, Fred? You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you very well.
All right. No, it took me what in agreement with the last caller. It took me about 10 days to get over it.
Wow.
And then something my girl said to me, who only watched Wilder. She don't watch boxing. She only watched Wilder. Something she said to me stuck with me after like the third day. She said that don't really make sense how he knocked that guy out, because I watched Wilder Fury 1 a bunch of times. That don't make no sense how Deontay knocked him out a year ago and he just manhandled Deontay like that. Like I don't really understand that. And then that kind of stuck with me. And then that's when I realized something isn't right. And then right after that, this whole cheating shit came out. And then as soon as the more evidence came out, the more the first fight made sense. Notice that he got knocked twice in the first fight, and he put his hands on Jack Reese's shoulder because he didn't want Jack Reese to touch his hand. Because the ref supposed to grab your gloves and bring your gloves to your waist and see if he can feel resistance. That's how he checks it. He put his hands on Jack Reese's shoulders both times. He got knocked down in the first fight, and he was like, "Are you?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm good. And Jack Reese was like, and then Jack Reese threw his hands off the shoulders. So like, the shit just started adding up. That's all I'm gonna say. And the first thing, there's a lot of shit. I'm gonna try to hurry and get this off. The first thing I want to touch on is the one thing D did wrong. I only got one tiny little criticism for him, and that's that he caught on to the aggression too late. That's it. He caught on to the damn aggression too late, and he should have blew Fury fucking nuts out after he figured out that he's gonna fight dirty. After he headlocked him all the time, he should have blew his fucking nuts out. It's really that simple. So, but on his gloves, he could have killed Deontay, and it's really that simple. So, and on to the March date, I would, if it were up to me, I would want some really thorough and enlightened
people from the community to go with you. I want somebody like Drew and somebody like BFTB to go with you because they're thorough and they cover all their bases. So I want somebody like that to go with you. But at the end of the day, I'm a pledge my money. I'm gonna pledge my little money whenever that time comes, and whenever it's almost time to go, I'm gonna pledge my love because at the end of the day, I'm not letting this is not some shit you just it's okay. No, it's on fucking tape, bro. It's on tape. You don't have there's irrefutable evidence at the end of the day, and you don't have to let this shit go when you have irrefutable evidence. There's nothing to let go. The evidence is here. So, yeah. What was the last thing? Oh, and a lot of shit. Fury was not gloating. He was kind of fidgety in the press conference after. He wouldn't take the water from the guy. Just keep in mind now, this is the biggest win of his career, and he's totally fucking silent, and nobody can find him. Nobody's heard from him. He ain't gloating. Nobody can find Sugar Hill. Nobody's heard from him. Like Fury is not a disciplined guy, and he's not a quiet guy. That's two things he ain't. And all of a sudden, he's quiet, and he ain't got nothing to say right now. And I just feel like too much. I feel like it's too many coincidences. It's way too many coincidences. Way too many right now. And usually that means something. So that's pretty much all I had to get off.
Great call. Thank you.
At the end of the day,
gave me some homework tonight.
Rise.
You gave me some homework.
The king will rise.
Yeah,
absolutely. The king will rise. Period.
Absolutely, he sure will. Appreciate you. Hey, how much would it cost? Young Pharaoh, what state you in? How much would it cost to fly you out here? To fly you to Vegas on the 25th? Shit, stay 2 or 3 days and we gonna raise the money. How much would it cost? Figure that out and hit me and put it in the chat. 352. What's up?
35. That dusty dick.
Hey, so yeah, Buffalo, figure out your costs, and we gonna raise the money.
If you can't respect that, your whole perspective is whack. Maybe you love me when I fade to black.
What's poppin', dog? Can't hear you. What happened? Take it off mute. Figure out your costs. Okay, I'll hit you up first. Yeah, my channel, we're going to raise the money. We're going to raise the money and get you out here. You deserve it. All right, we're going to raise the money. All right. And you're going to meet me there March 25th. Gotta get your ticket. 302, what's up? Son, y'all got to take yourself off mute. All right. I know that's you. That's why Real Rap, I knew that was you. But I don't know. I couldn't hear you. 302. I don't know what the hell is going on, but I'll just keep talking till this shit come in. Okay, let's see if this. I don't know what's up. 302. There's something wrong with y'all.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now. Yes.
Okay, so my name is Deja. I'm calling from Delaware. I was calling because I was just on Chanside live, and I have to get this off my chest because
please take your time. I know you're excited. Take your time.
I'm sorry.
Say no. I'm encouraging you. Take your time. I'll get you next, Reg. Take your time, and we good. Welcome to the show. I appreciate you tuning in. I saw you in the chat. Well, I appreciate you tuning in. Thank you.
Thank you. It hurts.
Wow.
So bad that they are treating this man the way that he's been attacked in the media for one loss that he was cheated for. Do you understand why I'm so you get my passion, right?
Mm-hmm.
It really pisses me off. Like, this man was not knocking people out for 42. He had a 98% ratio knockout rate.
Yes.
And because he was cheated out of his belt, that's grounds to terminate him and everything that he fought for his whole career. It's unfair, and it just shows America that we are still fighting literally to this day. And I live across the country, so I will donate. I'm definitely donating, and I'm rooting for y'all. And I'm not gonna hold up the line. I just need to get that off my chest.
I appreciate you calling in, and it's extremely important that you stay with us, whether it's compassionate, whether it's because it's something about a woman that inspires a man to go pursue his purpose. It's something in your voice. It's something in your cadence. It's something in your je ne sais quoi. It's something in your actual being that's going to inspire these 600, 700 or the 10,000, 15,000 people that are going to watch this video. So stay in touch with us, please. Okay, stay in touch. Champside comes on at 7. I come on at 9. You know, well,
right.
you want to. Yeah, well, I appreciate you calling in, and I appreciate your vulnerability as well. Thank you, Queen.
Thanks for listening.
All the time. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Peace. Yeah, man. It's something about a woman that's going to inspire all y'all to say, here's $10. We got to get Pharaoh to Vegas. We got to get Pharaoh to Vegas. So I'm gonna call Pharaoh at the end of the show, and I don't know how much it costs to go from Buffalo to Vegas and spend 2 days in Vegas. 901, what's up? $901.
Man.
Oh damn! It took too long. Yeah, man. So yeah. Get the likes up, y'all. Get the likes up. What's your likes like? Mine's great. Made it out the hood despite my crime rate. Is that what Nip said? What's your life like? What's your likes like? All right, we're gonna try it one more again.
You can't respect that. Your whole perspective is whack. Maybe you love me when I fade to black.
What's popping?
My nigga Fred. Oh, I got through. My nigga was good with it.
I'm good. I got you next, Reg. Go ahead.
All right, yo, it's real rap to the chat. Yo, to the to the lady that called, you know, like, we welcome your energy.
Mm-hmm.
We love your energy. We appreciate your energy. And you know, we definitely salute all the queens that call in, you know, because that's that opposite energy that we need. That's that balance that we need. And you know, it just adds to the channel. Look, Fred, if you don't mind, bro, I wanted to salute my dog, the Sweet Science Examiner, and G5 Gabe.
Yeah.
Like, they both got they both have birthdays.
Mm-hmm.
The Sweet Science Examiner, his birthday just passed a couple days ago. I wanted to shout him out. And G5 Gabe, he's got a birthday coming up. Bro, it was something that the Sweet Science Examiner had posted on Malcolm. And if you could, bro, I wanted you to expand on it after my call, if you didn't mind. It was an excerpt called The Resurrection, and I had seen bits and pieces of it. I'm actually trying to go through it and do research on it, but it's so powerful, man. Because what Malcolm was preaching is the same thing that we're going through today, bro. As far as like the way he was talking to, you know, our folks back then, he was talking to them like how we talk to niggas today, like niggas ain't shit. And basically, like, what he was trying to get them to understand is, you know, like, some of you, you know, some of us today, some of them back then, you know, had a dead mentality, had like a dead mindset. And basically, like, he was trying to uplift the spirit of the people. And it's just the way he was speaking and the eloquency in his voice, man, and the way he was breaking it down, bro. Like, you know, I would love for you to, you know, I mean, you know, if you could drop like some information on Instagram, or, you know what I'm saying, like I said, you can expound on it.
Mm-hmm.
I love for you to go deeper into it, because I know, you know, like brothers like Drew Titan, you know, good brothers like Jay Farrell, you know, good brothers that call in, man, like, that are in the chat, you know, OG Grant, you know, cats like that. I know, you know, a lot of us, man, are at different stages of our life. You know, we're at different age brackets, but like, we all have the same frustrations, you know, and the same passions, and, you know, And like a lot of us stand for the same, but there's also, you know, a demographic of our people, you know, our so-called people that's not really for us, man. You know, and it's like I said, the same problems that we're having now is nothing new, y'all. You know what I'm saying? This shit has been going on for a very long time. You know, whenever our people start building and start waking up, you know, you always got a couple of niggas, man, that, you know what I'm saying, want to stop the movement, you know what I'm saying, want to slow down the movement. This ain't, you know, it's not going to stop though, you know what I'm saying? As long as, you know, the good brothers and sisters that are in here that are building, salute to my dog, Mr. Finesse and Carl, and whoa, like the guys that build with me offline, man, you know, bro, it's something special that we're doing, bro, you know, and the thing with you, Fred, you know, like I said, bro, you know, I told Champside this as well. Like you invoke thought, you know what I'm saying? Like you force a motherfucker to have an opinion, man. And, you know, what you do is needed, bro. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, just like I said, going through the excerpt, you know, like going through the history of Malcolm, man, you know, it's a lot of powerful stuff that he stood on, and it's a lot of, you know, stuff that he said that is still relevant to today, this very day. You know, and I just wanted to give my perspective on it, bro, because you know, it's, you know, and I know in that time period, you know, like they had Ali in that time period, you know, like we got our today, you know what I'm saying? We got our sport athletes today that we root for. You know, if it's Wilder, then that's what I'm standing behind. If that's gonna be like one of the greatest of my generation, you know, then me, myself, and, you know, the people that I rock with, you know, we're going to stand behind that man and we're going to push forward. I don't have anything to say about, you know what I'm saying, what he needs to do, because it's not my place to say it, you know, and I'm humble enough to understand that, you know, I'm a fan of the sport, but, you know, it's not my place to tell a man, you know what I'm saying, to be the best version of him, you know. What my vision is for that man may not be, you know, his vision, and it's clearly not. Like he's got his own life to live, man. So, you know, to the chat and to anybody that's out there hearing, man, you know, even the trolls, man, like that energy that y'all try to put out, you know what I'm saying? We damp that shit every night. You know, y'all new to this shit. We've been doing this shit, and we gonna keep doing this shit. That's why I said, man, salute to the queens, man, because me personally, and I know the chat, we love that balance. You know what I'm saying? See, in our culture and what we do, we always have a balance, man. Like we big up our women and our culture, you know what I'm saying? We big up our queens, you know what I'm saying? Like we protect them, you know what I'm saying? And we support them, you know, just like how our queens support us, you know what I'm saying? So to all those that's listening, man, y'all can't stop what we building, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't stop what we doing. I just wanted to, you know what I'm saying, give my perspective, Fred. And like I said, if you could expound on like the brother, like Malcolm X a little bit, as you know, as far as, you know, what he dealt with, you know, in his time with like Muhammad Ali, and if you could correlate it to today's terms, I greatly appreciate it, my brother.
All the time. Appreciate you. I'll get to that.
Thank you, bro.
All right.
Love you, bro.
I love you too. It's gonna be so broken up in this stream. I'm not gonna be able to talk, but I'll do a video, and I love talking about Malcolm. I love talking about Malcolm. Hold up one second, Asia. Hey, young Pharaoh, go to the 11th round. Go to the 11th round of Sean Porter versus Earl Spence in September 28th, and December 20th. Go to Tony Harrison versus Jamel Charlo. He knocked him out in the 11th round. He knocked him down 3 times. Jack Reese did both those fights. So if you want to do some comparative analysis, those are his most recent ones. So, and yeah, man. So, and he also had the main event for but it wasn't no knockdowns. Ugas versus Sean Porter. So he didn't. So yeah. And all right, so go ahead, Asia. What's up, Asia?
No, go ahead, do your thing.
No, I'm done. Go ahead. I'm done. All you.
Yo, shout out to Young Pharaoh. I called in on this show a few times.
Hold up, say it again. Hold up, Asia. I'm sorry. It's Sean Porter versus Earl Spence. Sean Porter versus Earl Spence. That happened September 28th of this past year. And December 20th, Tony Harrison versus Jamel Charlo. He reffed that fight too. And I think Charlo knocked him down in the 3rd round. And in the 10th or the 11th round, he knocked down. He actually stopped him. Stopped Tony Harrison. So go to those. All right. So all right. What's up, Asia?
Hey, what's up? You ready for the big time, man?
I'm born that way, man.
What? Yeah. That was just rhetorical for real. Because once this gain momentum, the likes of Fox Sports, ESPN, they're gonna want to sit down with you and talk to you.
I'm not concerned with them. I remember you also talking to a man that turned down a multi-million-dollar deal from ESPN. This is the man you're talking to. So
no, fam, I'm not talking about you taking a job with him. I'm on your side. I'm just saying that they're gonna be like, hey, because who else is doing this?
Sure.
Like the other caller say, a lot of people are quiet about this, like they're sweeping under the rug. They don't even want to run it back.
Facts.
But now once this picks up momentum and people got to look at the facts and it got to be addressed. Yeah, they're gonna want to talk to you.
Facts.
Breakfast Club, a Hot 97.
Oh, I'm not worried. Oh, for sure. I'm not. Oh, for sure. I'm on it. And y'all need to start. And y'all need to start sharing everything. Everybody in the chat, my videos, Young Pharaoh, tickets, whoever is on this topic, y'all need to share their tweets. It's very, very important. One thing can light a fire and it gets 20 million views. I don't know what it's gonna be. And I personally don't care as long as it's advantageous for our message. I don't give a fuck I don't care who gets the credit. I really, really don't. You understand? I just know that the end goal is Tyson Fury cheated. And the world needs to know Tyson Fury cheated. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's kind of.
Yeah, that's all I was saying. I was gonna do my part, call into the program director at the Breakfast Club and let Charlamagne, look at it and see what he's saying, so it could gain more momentum, more steam.
Yeah,
we can really take it serious. He's a avid boxing fan as well.
Yep.
And he's probably been too busy to really look at it. So just like you said, it's just about making people aware, of it, because a lot of people, certain people don't want it to be addressed.
Yeah.
So that's all I was saying. Once it pick up momentum, and it's going to pick up momentum.
Oh, it is.
Now people are going to want to sit down and talk with you. I'm not saying, hey, you trying to be buddy with them.
No, it'll happen.
But they're going to want to talk to you, and you will have to do your due diligence to go and let them know, hey, what you what the movement that you. I ain't gonna say that you started, that the movement we started. But you are a spokesperson, so. That's all I'm saying. Just be ready.
I appreciate that. Okay, I understand where you're coming from. Okay. And Young Pharaoh, I was gonna ask, when you do your highlight video, I was gonna cash app you $5 and $10. Do it for each fight. So do Tyson Fury 1, make the video, and do one for Tyson Fury 2, make the video. So that will obviously it'll get more legs that way too, and you can itemize it a little bit better. Because you're about to put that video together. Do evidence for just Tyson Fury Wilder 1 and Tyson Fury Wilder 2. That'll help out a great deal. All right, go ahead. Continue, Asia.
No, I'm cool because your line blowing up. I just want to,
thanks for calling in.
Give that support as I usually do. That's it. Because, they're going to want to talk to you, Fred, and you got to just be ready. That's all. I know you ain't going to let up.
No,
I know what I'm saying?
Nah.
But shout out to everybody. Shout out Young Pharaoh. I ain't been on your live for a minute, but I still fucks with you. I look at go back and look at some of the videos that I missed and all that. But let me clear your line, fam. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Stay up.
Peace. All right, and it's another. You know what else I need too? Reggie, yes indeed, Owens. How you feel, man? Hold on 1 sec. You know what else I need too? I don't have time tomorrow, or else I would do it. Okay. I need someone to create, and I'm glad you said in the chat, a mass email. Tomorrow, we're going to focus on emailing, okay? We're going to send mass emails, and all we're going to do is copy and paste the same email. Can anyone volunteer in the chat to type up a 1-paragraph email, paragraph and a half email? Feel free to put me as the contact person if you want to. You can give my email, you can give my social medias, whatever you want. And actually, that may be better. to give them my contact information, my email and my Instagram. So that way we can galvanize everything. So it's not so like sporadic, you know what I mean? But put your name at the top of the header, because they're gonna know because it comes from a separate email. But anyone want to volunteer? Oh, you will? Thanks, Deja. Oh, I appreciate you, Delaware. Thanks you, Deja. So I'll get that from you tomorrow, and I'll copy and paste it, and I'll put it on my Instagram. I'll put it in a chat, and you just copy and paste it from the chat, and we all gonna send the email tomorrow night at the same damn time. What's up, Reggie Owens? What's up? What you got?
Man, what's up, Fred? Man, I just want to say this, man. Ain't no cocoons over here, so if you're cooning, exit stage left, because it's real movement shit going on over here. And what you guys have been pushing, man, it has delivered and has caught on. Many of the people who wanted to ignore it, even these mainstream folks who want to ignore it, there is pushing, and people are paying attention to it. And I was tripping because it's all this, begins to build about this scandal situation with Fury and everything. It made me think, what's up with Fashawn? These fools still ain't returned her damn belts. That title over there is still vacant. And with her post she posted today is about the nightmares, and her even speaking to the truth about how they try to kill her in this ring. And when people sit here and think this sport is fair, something is wrong with you, especially as a black person in America. Either you was raised by a white family or your parents were suckers. Because it ain't never been no fair shot for anything that black folks have done when it comes to anything in sports, corporate offices, political offices. Ain't nothing just been open and given fair unless you fight and you push for it. And even for other races of people who sit here and thinking people just crying, every opportunity y'all get in this goddamn country is based off the backs of what black folks have done. Because everybody else who walks in this country, who walks on this land, have always been cowards, have always sat in the shadows, and has always benefited from the hard work that black folks have put on. So if you ain't got nothing, you ain't ready to go for the ride, go find you a cocoon, but it ain't over here. And get your asses up out the way. But that's for everything. You deal with Latinos in sport, Asians in sports, European whites in sports even. They ain't had to fight for nothing because we done cracked every single barrier that exists in this country, and we're constantly doing it. Now, what happened is everybody's opening their eyes into, and it's a hope and a prayer. And even I'm starting to see Bob Arum seem a little bit agitated as he knows something's going on. Because I watched that interview where he got up, walk away from that guy, Mark Gulagas. Bob Arum is on some agitated type vibe right now because he knows something's really going to come up out of this situation. So all you fools who ain't got the heart to fight for shit, want to play the cool road, the high road, get your cocooning asses up out of here. Because there's some real shit going on. Because the sport ain't never been fair. You seen what they did to that woman. They try to build it. They try to mechanically alter a woman, turn her into a man, throwing her up in here against this woman. And she could have been killed as well. And the powers that be in this boxing thing haven't done the right things by giving her the justice of returning her belts, crowning her as a champion once again. But this is the whole shit we deal with. And all other people who are non-blacks who want to add into it, always remember, we're people who look like y'all, the other racial groups. Remember, your opportunities in life in this country were bestowed upon you due to the fights that black folks have done. And I'm a veteran. And this is another thing I always say. I'm a vet. But when people talk of that, thanks for fighting for your freedom shit, I'm in a nice way, I'll tell them, fuck you. Sorry about that, Fred. But my military service ain't got nothing to do with fighting for any goddamn freedom, because a military person has to go through the same battles that everyone else in society does. The real fights is done with citizens. Activism is the most crucial part of American society because America ain't no damn fair place. This ain't a fair playground. This is a battlefield. You must fight for everything before you get anything. But that's all I got, man. I'm back in the chat for it.
Nah, I appreciate
keep doing this, man. Salute to y'all for doing this.
We on it. Hopefully you can make it if you got some time. Maybe take a
lunch.
Because
I've seen that's on a Wednesday, but I can always slip off from work and pop up there.
Perfect. We need you to speak.
Yes.
All right. Appreciate you. 702, what it do?
Hey, what's up, Fred?
Hey.
I'm a first time caller, man.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, I'm not in the boxing like that, but I got into it actually through the LDBC.
Wow.
I started listening to 7-8 and the way the passion of that brother was speaking. I was like, oh, and then I started checking out Blue Blood. Then you, and I seen you was on the
Why
West
am I
Coast. I'm from the
third?
Bay.
Why am I
live in
third?
Vegas now.
Why am I third? I'm better than Blue Blood in 78. I'm better than both of them combined.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, I feel you, bro. No, I'm always rocking with you. And then Ticket TV, KQKC, and then I actually got through with y'all brothers through Town Business, a brother from Oakland.
Okay.
And then I started following all y'all, Black Fight fans, so forth.
Yeah, wonderful.
Drew Titan, OG Boxing. But I'm calling because, when Wilder walked in to the ring walk, not the ring walk, but the weigh-in, and I seen all these people booing, man. It just did something to my soul. Me and my wife was watching, and I was like, man, he's a American heavyweight, and he's getting booed, man. Like, Fury hasn't brought to the sport, but because after he fought Klitschko, he had the steroid or whatever he had, the drug situation, and I'm looking at it like a 2-year ban or however long that ban was. Wilder got this man. He motivated him to come back, did business with him to make this fight. And Wilder's been a stand-up man. And I'm not gonna lie, man. Wilder's what got me into boxing. Because I mess with the NBA and all that stuff. But the Wilder, who he was, he just had that spirit about him, man. And like, man, I'm gonna follow this brother. And I've been following Wilder ever since. And I just see, like, when I seen the boos, it just did something to me. I don't know, man. It's just the way America treats black athletes, man. It's despicable, and we are the ones that put the butts in the seat because we can jump the highest, we can run the fastest, we can, we hit the hardest. It's just, and then we still respect it.
Thanks.
And like I said, I don't want to come on this channel and disrespect others, say other YouTubers that are hating, but I just put Deontay Wilder sometimes on YouTube, and you get all the searches, and so many hating channels on Deontay Wilder. Man, it's a couple. I'm not gonna name because I don't want to bring no heat to your page, but it's just and these are black dudes, and black YouTubers, and I'm just like, this is just ridiculous. But I'm glad you're collaborating with Young Pharaoh, because I've been rocking with Young Pharaoh a long time with Sar Susetti and that that pro-black movement. And so I've been knowing about this. So for him to come into the boxing sense, it's pretty cool for y'all to work for him to get down with the LDC and come in this world as well. Like he really doesn't have a boxing channel or a sports channel, but I just love the passion that he's bringing this forefront. And like I said, I'm in Vegas. I do work that day on March 25th, but I'm already trying to see if I can call my.
I did. I changed. I flip-flopped my whole schedule. All we need is 2 hours from me. That's it. All right, 2 hours.
Okay,
man.
I'm gonna work that up my schedule. Trust me.
And bring your son too. I wish I could bring my son. Bring your son. Let him see activism in real life.
Yes, indeed. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I definitely gonna rock with it, man. And like I said, man, it's just so disappointing that these Americans, and I know a lot of UK cats was in there. Next time they do fight, we're going to get the belt back regardless, because I got faith in y'all brothers. I got faith in all of us, but Deontay's going to knock him out. But this time, I want black folks to show out and come to Vegas and beat it. If UK don't bring 100,000 people, we bring 200,000. You know what I'm saying? Like Public Enemy said, fear of a black planet, man. Takes a nation of millions to hold us back, and we got to be there for Wilder because, the mainstream media, UK and all that, they see what he represents. And I'm just so disappointed in Floyd Mayweather, Mike Tyson. The list goes on and on, man, that I seen Mike Tyson, he threw his hands up. And I was a big Mike Tyson fan. Like I said, I wasn't into boxing like that, but Mike Tyson was synonymous with sport. And for him to just throw his hands up when Fury won, man, I seen a clip on that on IG. It broke my soul, Fred.
I know it did.
But I'm not going to put your time. Thank you. I'm going to get back in the chat. And thank you. Thank the whole LDBC. Like I said, y'all got me more into boxing, and I really appreciate it. And Young Pharaoh, all y'all, all the hard work, all the black people that's listening, and even non-blacks that are riding that know that they stand for justice. Because to get rid of white supremacy, you got to change it with a system of justice, and that's what y'all doing. Thank y'all.
Appreciate you, dog. One love. All right, let me get to the. I'm not used to getting cash apps and shit, So it's like it's shock to me. Oh man, appreciate Kenyatta Ali, man. I appreciate you in the chat, man. Amen. I appreciate you. I'm gonna accept them in a second. Michelle Savoy, thank you. I truly appreciate you. All right, we're gonna try. Not we gonna try. If all this the first donation, I want to try and get Young Pharaoh. I'm not trying. It's just an idiom. I want to get Young Pharaoh out here. Okay, so that's the goal, to get Young Pharaoh out here. And I'm gonna call him at the end of this stream. And if I still have his number around here, you know. So yeah. I'm sure I have his number in here somewhere. So that's the goal, to get Young Pharaoh. Oh, I have it. Perfect. So I got all these papers on my damn page. But yeah, so I appreciate y'all, man. And we gonna do this. So feel free to donate every last dime. Y'all know that. Even if we go over, it's gonna go to the next event. Okay. I have no aspirations to take anybody's money and do anything with it. And but I genuinely appreciate you guys. 347, what's up? Damn, too long, man. You got to come in ready. So yeah. Pharaoh deserves to come and spend one night in Vegas. You know what I mean? Hello.
Yes, Freddie. Good. Hello, can you hear me?
Barely. Who this?
I'm calling from the UK, bro.
Hey,
I'm pissed off as well, to be honest. How you doing?
I'm good, man. What you pissed off about?
Well, the whole thing about the gloves, bro. I'm a Wilder fan from day.
Okay.
I don't care if Fury's from down there, bro. But guy's a clown, bro. Trust me. Come in. So yeah, I'm upset. My son just walked in. Come in, sit there. Put the light on. Sorry.
No worries.
You don't want the light on? I'm on the phone to Fred. Come on. Yeah, I'm upset, man. Did you notice as soon as after the first round, Wilder didn't look right to me. Do you know what I mean? Didn't look right. I looked at the gloves. I never liked Fury anyway. For all his fights, there's always something dodgy going on with that guy, bro. And since he won the fight, he's just been quiet down there. So I know something fishy is going on. So don't think we're not watching and we're not pissed off over it as well. Don't think it's like UK v US. Not that. It's not that. You know what I mean? I'm not going to go into all the other details about the all the other side of things. I'm just talking straight boxing. I don't rate Fury, and there's a lot of us that don't rate him. People that rate him are clowns, bozos. That's what I've got to say to that. And that's coming straight from the UK. So don't think you guys are alone. We're riding with you guys all the way, man. Trust me, bro. Yeah? That's damn cool, by the way. So
yeah, I appreciate you calling in.
Yeah, tell Wilder he's Wilder over AJ and that bozo Fury. We don't care. So let them know. Anyway, keep doing your thing, man. You got to support. Blessings.
Are you? I got one question for you.
Go on.
Are you gonna knock Pulev out June 20th?
But I'm not AJ fan, bro. I'm telling you, I'm pissed off Wilder.
You sound like AJ. You sound like him.
Say that again.
You sound like him. You sound like him, man. In the chat, they were
sound like who?
AJ, man. You sound like AJ. That's what they're saying in the chat. That's all. Just making light.
No, I don't want to sound like AJ, bro. I'm a Wilder fan, bro. Both of them are bozos, bro.
All right.
Let's get the belt back. They cheated us.
One. I got you. We in there.
All right, bless.
All right, one. Peace.
Bless. Safe.
Jarvis, JJ, we gonna have a good time. I appreciate you in the Cash App. Thank you, dog. Thank you, man. I genuinely appreciate you. Shit, hopefully we can get his ticket tonight. Aaron, appreciate you, Aaron. That's love. 317. Shit, maybe we can.
Aaron, appreciate you,
Oh,
Aaron.
damn, I sound like a dork. What's up? 317.
How you what?
I don't know what means. So, it's weird when you hear yourself. So we might make enough money. I may be able to Cash App Young Pharaoh tonight. Shucks. That'll be good. Shucks. So he can get his ticket. I want him there. You know what I mean? And I would have loved if we had 20, 30, 40 people. I know it's a Wednesday. It's kind of rough. Sorry, you missed your turn. You missed your turn. You missed your turn. 347.
Peace. What's happening, man?
Hey, what's up?
I'm glad that the truth is finally getting out about this fight.
Yeah.
And the dirty tactics.
Mhm.
I was one of the first people who kind of went out and kind of put the blast on it. A lot of people noticed that Wilder wasn't too good after the first round. If you pay attention to the end of the first, there was like a kind of like a little session that went on between them both. And there was a scene where Fury kind of, he like almost targeted Wilder's tempo. You have to look at it. It's right before the fight ended. He hits him in the temple of his forehead. And you can look at Wilder's footing, and right there, I knew it was a little bit off. As far as the glove, I was letting people know. Actually, I meant to reach out to Farrell. You know what? Let me just say this.
Yes.
I've been following your career from the beginning, and Farrell's career from the beginning, and y'all two talking on the same line was almost like two of my online teachers communicating with each other. I thought that was kind of cool. I was happy that y'all two connected. Yeah, I've been following Farrell a long time. But anyway, I was gonna let Farrell know what Fury was doing. He was using his glove as a double tool, as a double attack tool. It was a way that he can
distance.
In the moment of the clinching, he was able to, like when the ref came and kind of separated him, when the ref turned his head, you can see him put his right fist under the finger parts of his glove. What he was doing, he was lifting the glove further away from his elbow. So like he's pulling his arm back and pushing the glove forward. This would put his knuckles in alignment of the open seam. So, and he was flicking it almost like a whip. He was whipping him in his face, kind of just like wagging it in front of his face, and it looked a little heavy. I know Farrell tried to do a simulation, but he didn't break his glove in because his gloves are still fresh.
Yeah.
So when he was trying to do the flick move, it was stiff. You got to kind of break that in.
But all the gloves are brand new. All the gloves in fights are brand new. They come straight from the shipper.
Yeah, but just like Tyson say, he used to put his knuckles on the wall and kind of crack that seam a little bit. You just got to crack it a little bit. You can kind of
no, I know that, but the point I was making is the flexibility in the glove won't be like a used glove. So no matter what you're doing, it's still a level of stiffness to it. You understand?
Yeah, but by alteration. The fact that his was flickering like that, I think it had to be altered a little bit. Something had to be like I'm estimating if I was to do it, I would use somebody with like two thumbs to hold my fist and put their thumbs on the top of my fist and kind of help make an alignment where that foam will bend a little bit when he flicks it. But he was flicking it on and off. So he was pulling his glove on and putting it off. Like he was switching it up. If he wanted to whip and do the flick, he was flicking it. If he wanted to do the stiff jab, he was doing the stiff jab. But the left hand was the dirty hand. And let me ask you: does Wilder know about all this?
Yeah,
that's going on? You know,
yeah.
He hasn't spoke on it.
Well, he hasn't given no interviews yet. He's in Africa.
Good.
Africa or something like that. Yeah, he's in Africa. Trust me. Yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody knows about this. Everybody
that
knows.
motherfucker needs, Fury needs to be banned from boxing.
If I post it, everybody knows. I'm just gonna tell you that. I'm not being arrogant or nothing like that. But if I post something, it gets there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes. I'm the brother who inboxed you the photos. I'm not gonna say my name online, but I'm the one that inboxed you the photos a while back.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I posted in another boxing group and they deleted it. I put everything you're saying. This dude needs to be banned. This is what happened. I did my own little still shots, and the next day, after about 150 people liked it, the group pulled it off. So it's like they're really trying to just keep it hush, and they're talking that whoa, we complain and shit, but fuck them. They're small and they petty, and this is how weak they are to even fucking want to just do something corny. Just what I thought. I'll give Fury a fraction of the fraction of the doubt. I heard a dude talking about how this is not a race thing, and he's Wilder's friend. You know what he did to Wilder? He Michael Jordan Wilder. I don't know if you remember Jordan back in the day. He used to go to different teams. He would take dudes out for steaks before the game. The opposite. He'll take them out to dinner, party with them, have fun with them, and then when they get on the court and they smile like, "You remember that last night?" Then they cross over and dunk on you. And in that aspect where you think you're friends, and this is where Wilder messed up. He should have never thought he was a friend. That nigga was he was an opponent. He was somebody that's out to take the legacy, and he did him dirty. That's something you would do to somebody that you dislike. You don't do nothing like that with somebody you shake hands with, and you know, respect as a professional. He did some real backyard squirrel shit, yo. You know what I'm saying? Some caveman shit. And Wilder need to get in his ass. And fuck all the people who's scared and talk about, yo, he should wait. There ain't nothing wrong with that brother's skills. He fought with gloves. He fought a man with his bare hands. And it had a lot more effect. You ain't never seen Fury punch somebody in the mouth after 2 rounds and they bleeding. That's when you know it was bullshit.
Facts.
So, Wilder need to get back here. And when they set it up, man, yo, give them the economy size can't whoop ass, yo. You know. All right, Fred Dog, you'll be good, man.
Appreciate the call. Appreciate the call, man. I appreciate y'all in the super chat. Not super chat. What is this called? The 562. Hold on 1 second.
Yo.
I'll do it.
What up, Fred?
Hey, what's up? Who this? I know you.
Yeah, I was calling on the YouTube channel. I thought the YouTube channel, the live was still going.
Oh yeah, we live. What you got?
Yeah, what's up? Man, I'm just calling to say, like, I'm rocking with Wilder all the way, but does it seem fishy that Tyson Fury fought all these bums? As soon as he get in the ring with Wilder, he start using these dirty tactics, right? So is it safe to say that he built up to this strategically?
Sure. I don't put nothing past them. I don't put nothing past them. I don't put nothing past none of them. Nobody.
Right, because I was talking to my boy Soul. That's what put me on this channel, my boy Soul. And I was telling him, like, it was kind of fishy that you picked all these weak ass opponents to fight against because you had a secret weapon already. So this was just part of your game plan to begin with, in my eyes. Because, like I said, I watched when Fury first came back when he was 400 pounds. I said, damn, okay, the first fight, I understand you need a tune-up fight to get acclimated to the ring. But nigga can understand that. But then you keep fighting janitor after janitor after janitor, and then all of a sudden you get in the ring with the heavyweight champion of the world who has been active, and you give him a run for his money the first time. That was fishy off top, the first fight. And then the second fight, I just knew, like, all right. But is it safe to say that they was built up strategically to this point?
You have to restate the beginning of the question.
I was just saying, like, is it safe to say, from my opinion, it was a strategic build up to this point?
Because 1,000%.
Because
1,000%.
Because if all the analysis, all the boxing analysis are right, then of course it's a 3-headed monster in the heavyweight division, that being Anthony Joshua, Wilder, and Fury, right? But how come you didn't? Well, my question is, well, Fury, how come you didn't give Ortiz a shot? How come all these other contenders you didn't give a shot? You came for Wilder. Or Wilder picked you out because everybody else, let's not forget how many niggas tested dirty against Wilder when he was trying to give them their opportunities, like Povetkin. Who else was it? Ortiz tested dirty one time. It was a few fighters at that time that kept testing dirty. So it's like, I don't know, man. Like, I ain't fucking with Fury. I've never been a Fury fan. I'm Team Wilder all the way, but I just thought that was kind of fishy as well.
All the above. All the above. Everything.
Yeah, but hell yeah, man. But yeah, I'm just calling to give my little 2 cents, man. I don't want to hold up the line too much. This Eli from Long Beach once again. I called yesterday.
I remember.
Yep. But have a good one, Fred, man. Thanks for letting me.
Thanks for calling in. Thanks for calling in. Appreciate you. Let me get to these super chats before they fall asleep. Jaron, I appreciate you in the super chat. Super chat and the Cash App. Thank you. Eric, thank you. Matt Golden, thank you. All right. I genuinely appreciate you guys, man. I'll accept it in a second. Thank you. All right. We almost, let's see. I'm gonna tell you how much we raised in a second because I want to be transparent because you already know how they're gonna chop this video up and say, we panhandling, but yeah, we panhandling for justice. That's what we doing. I'll add it up in a second, man, and we'll go from there. 240, what's up? All right, yeah, I gotta be ready. I know it's a delay on y'all end. I know it's a delay, but y'all gotta be ready. 315, what's up? 315.
What's up, Fred?
Hey, what's up?
Calling. Nah, I have seen some shit, man. I'm jacking Tyson Fury dipped his hand in some shit, and that's where the Deontay Wilder wobbly legs came from, man. I think he dipped his hands in some shit.
Really?
He had to, man.
He said
Wilder wasn't stand. That shit wasn't from that show, man. Not for nothing. He's a young black man, man. You know how much power we got, especially when we work out as much as he do.
Yeah, he said he was going to dip himself in some gold. I mean, and gasoline. Remember he said that?
That's what I feel it was. I feel it was that, man. I had to be that shit.
I don't put nothing past him.
Man, he did everything to win that fight.
No, you
and
did.
then you see the black men in boxing who goes against Wilder. Like I lost respect for Andre Durrell and his brother. I seen them niggas laughing on the lie. You feel me? About the situation. Cause Andre Durrell want to draw the situation around himself. Basically saying Wilder blamed it on him. Niggas, they ain't blame shit on you.
Yeah, because I'm like, man, I'm so ISO focused.
I think it was bad that you gave him that spotlight, right?
It could be. It's definitely perspective. I'm not gonna sit here and say I was right. I'm not gonna sit here and say I was wrong. But I just it was definitely a hot button. But yeah, I mean, either way, I don't know. History.
That shit just shows you how much your channel give niggas an outlet, man.
Yeah. History will prove it. History will prove right or wrong, you know?
Yeah. Feel me? I just feel, man, like certain situations, you just need to mind your business, man. That fight ain't had shit to do with them, man.
Sure.
And I feel where they came from. I feel you want to say that man life, but it's just, you feel me? I'm with Ticket. It's just certain people willing to lay that shit on the line. It's certain people. You can't fuck up their money.
Facts. Yeah, you can dispute
fucking
that.
up their money. You can't fuck with no man money. No matter how you feel. You don't see Deontay Wilder coming when Benavidez was taking Anthony Durrell head off.
Yeah, you can argue either way. I mean, you can go either way. You know, like
he was getting fucked up at the end of the fight once he got that cut.
Well,
he wanted to keep going. He wanted to keep going.
Yeah, I mean, most fighters want to keep going when the towel is thrown in, you know, but that's not, I'm not even on that right now. I'll be honest. I'm on Tyson Fury cheating. Like I'm telling you, when I got ISO focus, all I do is lock in. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm so locked in.
I seen it the first fight because that video been out since the first fight. That first video, I'm not talking about the second video from the second fight, but the first video been out. So I just felt Wilder should have been, you feel me? He should have been alert. That's just certain shit you should be alert of, especially his coaches got to pay attention to shit like that. You got to. That's why you rewatch fights. The same way how Tony Harrison came up with that bottle information. That's the same way you got to be on that shit. That's why it's important to watch film.
No, you're right. You're right. You on your way to Jack in the Box or what? You going to Jack in the Box tonight or what?
Who?
You.
Nah.
Oh, okay. You might have the munchies in a little bit if you ain't got them now.
Nah, I got some food.
Shit, they got 2 tacos, man. You go get. I don't know if it's 2 or 3 tacos. How many tacos is it for 99 cents at Jack in the Crack? I don't know. How many is it?
But yo, Fred.
What's up?
Salute, man. You keep doing what you doing, man.
I will. I promise.
That's your fact.
I promise.
That's your fact, man. Keep your foot on these niggas' necks, man.
I
You're
will.
the hottest in the game right now. You
Oh,
taking
that's
this
love.
shit over like, oh.
That's love.
That's your fact, man. You taking this shit over like, oh. You dropping jewels on these young niggas with the business. You dropping jewels on them with the boxing. Man, come on. You controlling this shit like, oh. So just keep doing what you're doing.
Yep. I appreciate it. Hang up, nigga. Thank you. We've raised $155. Okay. We've raised $155, man. I don't know. The goal is to get young Pharaoh here. I'm going to see where he's at with it. I appreciate you guys. We got 25 days, 23 days. We're going to get him there. All right. And I'll gladly cash app it him tonight. 317. What's up?
Chatting Fred.
Hey, what's popping? Who this?
It's your boy DJ Punch, man.
Oh, what's up, man? What's up? How you feel, man? I appreciate you.
Man, salute, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to what you doing, man. I'm just sitting here in the chat knocking out these trolls, man. I thought I had to call in and just salute you. Salute to the whole LDBC, man. Man, salute to the champ. I was thinking about a third fight before all this information came out, man. So salute to you, young Fair, everybody who's been doing their investigations on this thing, man. It's really wild when I really thought about it and looked at some of the evidence that I've been seeing. It's been crazy. It really pissing me off. I want to call in because I didn't want to get you flagged by doing all the cussing I was going to do. So just salute. Man, I'm going to get back in this chat. The champ gonna come back stronger than ever, man. Give him that belt back. Return that belt. Hashtag return that belt.
Facts. Return
salute,
that
Fred.
belt. One. Thanks for calling in.
Peace.
All right, one time. Yeah, man. Hey, Finesse, you high as hell, huh? He went into the chat and complimented himself and said, "Good call." Hey, that's a first for me. 281. That's a first for me. That's a first for me. He complimented himself and said, "Good call, man. Thank you." Oh man, Kelly Jones, I appreciate you, man. Tacoma, what's up, Tacoma? Tacoma, I appreciate you. He complimented himself. You hiding him up. What you got, man? What's up? 281, first time caller, huh? How you feel?
No, man, I done called you plenty of
times. Who this?
MZ Talks Boxing.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I know who it is now. What's up?
Yeah, you've been hot, man. I've been trying to get in contact with you, so I'm gonna go ahead and get right into it. Now, with the Deontay Wilder situation, I'm hearing everybody. Everybody has their opinion. I have mine, and I want to say first of all, I'm glad that young Pharaoh jumped into this fight. I'm glad that you guys are holding up the mantle and stay vigilant on it, because when America, and when I say America, I mean the America that says all men are created equal. When they decide to be vigilant against something that the other America, the darker America, when they decide to be vigilant against them, they go through everything they can to tear them down. I can't think of a champion when it comes to boxing. Let me slow down so I can get this right. When it comes to sports, it was made for America that says everyone is created equal. When they decided to let us play, they realized that they wouldn't be as great as they thought they were. Now, when it comes to these fighters, whenever a fighter steps out and starts to become great, the people that look like them is drawn to them. Now, there hasn't been a white heavyweight champion in a long time.
And
America has.
I don't know American white heavyweight. Rocky. Who's the last white American heavyweight? He's in black and white.
I believe it was Rocky Marciano.
Yeah, he's in black and white. Like he's not even in color.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone is coming up with what Wilder should do. Well, let me say this. Tyson White Fury pulled a stunt. He pulled the wool over not just the champ's eyes, but ours too. Because none of us really recognized that this could happen. Yes, we knew that Deontay, that they were trying to kill for the reason, you know, they've tried PEDs, but not once did any of us think that this white boy would come into the ring and try to hurt our champ like that. I don't believe the champ even thought that way. You know, he thought that he can get in the ring, duke it out with someone who was going to fight fairly. We all learned that night that that is not the case. Now, I believe the champ is going to come in and handle his business, do what he's supposed to do. I don't believe that we should be calling for him to fire JD. Now, before anybody tears me apart on that, that white man been standing with Deontay from the get-go. Now, we've heard a lot of people say that he really doesn't know that much. He's green. Well, as far as I look at that, the whole team was green when they went in there and everyone fell asleep on this glove situation and not having someone in there to watch this man lace up. What do you think?
I mean, history is going to prove it to be right. If they miss, I mean, I'll be candidly honest. It's so hard to catch what Tyson Fury's doing. It's so hard. The only person that really knows is Deontay Wilder. If he felt he was slapped, then because I'm glad you asked that question. I can paraphrase Deontay Wilder. He said it felt like the first fight. Remember, Deontay and I went to dinner after the first fight. The Monday after the fight, I'm not going to add other people to this, but let's just say Deontay and I went to dinner with a group of other people, but I'm not going to sit here and say I'm special, but I was amongst the group. And he actually said it felt like he was being flickered. He used the term flickered, like feathered, like he felt like a feather. He felt like he was hitting with a feather. He wasn't felt like he was hitting with a punch. I remember that's his direct quote, a feather or a flicker. Somebody go back to that interview I did that night. Just Google Deontay Wilder first response, Tyson Fury 1. You understand? And watch that interview. And he said something like that. He said it felt like a feather. I remember him saying that the first fight.
Allow me to say one more thing.
Yeah,
I'm going to go ahead and let you finish.
My name is Hove.
When young Pharaoh brought up the situation, then he said that you can watch the fight yourself in slow motion. The first thing I did, I thought about when Deontay Wilder said that he was feather fisted. So I watched the whole fight last night in slow motion. And I noticed the flickering jab with the wobble, flippery glove. I noticed, and if you go back and look at it, you'll see it yourself. Some of those jabs, when they hit Deontay, you can see that the glove, it didn't move his head at all. You know, it didn't move his head at all. And I noticed that whenever Fury decided to use that old closed fist move, he would flicker at least once or two, once or twice, and then follow up with a quick left hook, and then with the right straight. Now, Deontay Wilder ate about 8 of those in that first fight. Did we see Deontay go down? No. Did we see Deontay Wilder wobbling? No. Now, I did notice he got caught a couple of times with it, but it wasn't the same effect that we saw the second fight. And I don't care what anyone says, when Max Kellerman comes out at the very end of the fight, and the first thing he says is, Deontay Wilder is going to say he was hit in the back of the head and that knocked off his equilibrium. He hadn't even talked to Deontay Wilder then. But that lets you know that they know that this dude was cheating. The first thing you say is Deontay Wilder is going to say he was hit in the back of their head. No one asked you that. No one asked you to give us Deontay Wilder's opinion. How do you give someone else's opinion when you haven't talked to him yet? Because you saw that shit. I'm sorry for that.
No, I agree. I agree. And in his phone calls, You know what I'm gonna say? I don't know if you were done, but I don't know if you hung up. I hung you up by accident. If I did, my bad. I think the whole boxing. Hear me out when I say this. Understand this, because I know people from PBC are actually listening to this, and Top Rank. At the root of all of this, or one of the roots of all of this, they don't want Al Heyman to succeed. At the root of all this. Now, keep in mind, the same energy we have towards Deontay Wilder is the same energy that they have on wanting to stay in power. You understand what I'm saying? They're allies. Remember, the commission is great friends with Bob Arum. Why wouldn't they be? Right? Bob Arum has an office there. The commission, they put on the biggest fights. He got caught cheating a fight in Vegas. Nothing happened, basically. So at the end of the day, I think that this is a referendum on Al Heyman. And the fighters are the collateral damage. You understand? And it's sad and it's true. Similar fights on different fronts. Al Heyman is fighting, and on this side we're fighting, and maybe one day we'll meet. I don't know, but we have to win. And the only way we win is if we align our resources. You understand? If you don't have the money, repost, share. Okay. So I think it's just that important. Young Pharaoh, man, we raised $155 so far on this show. So I'm gonna call you after the show. I'm not in the rush to end the stream because I'm feeling y'all energy. So if YouTube don't cut me out, we'll be good. So yeah, man. I really think that they want at the end of all this, they want Al Heyman out of here. And two, if I'll get that in a second. 240.
Hello.
Oh, sorry. Damn, sorry. I did background noise too. But oh, it might be a conflict. Okay. Well, we're gonna use that to take people to lunch. We're gonna use that $155 for something. Keep on donating, all right? Because this is a long haul. Maybe we can retain a lawyer for that day. You know what I mean? Maybe we can have a lawyer. Maybe we can have a specialist. I don't know. I'm definitely gonna use my I'll be on the horn. You know what I mean? So that's kind of where I'm at with this, man. And if you're not in my circle of focus, or I don't want to talk to you. And this goes for family members. This goes for friends. I'm not even gonna be watching people's YouTube videos. Like when I focus like this, y'all, I lock in. And that's probably one of my better assets. I'm not a great athlete. I'm a little dude. I'm not the best looking dude in the world. I'm not the strongest, but when I focus on something, that's the only way I believe I can win. I can't afford a leakage. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to be watching people's videos. I'm not going to be wasting phone conversations. I'm not going to be texting. I ain't got time. This shit is going to be a fight. You know what I mean? And I'm willing to fight. You know what I mean? I'm locked I'm locked all the way in. You know what I mean? I literally can go without sex for 3 or 4 months. That's how locked in. I'm being facetious, but that's how locked in I am. Like for real. Like I am completely locked in on this. Like for real. You know what I mean? And it's not that it's consuming me. It's a joy journey. You know what I mean? It's fun. You know what I mean? So that's kind of where I'm at, man. So yeah, man. So that's where I'm at with this, man. And yeah, young Furrow locked in too. I'm 5'5". Okay, 5'5". I don't give a fuck. Shit. I don't care. It works though. Right, Reese? It works, right, Reese? So yeah, man. Appreciate you, DJ Punch. I just saw you in the And so yeah, man, that's kind of where I'm at. Locked, cocked, and loaded, and ready to rock. What's up, Sirius Jones? Whatever happened to Sirius Jones, man? Yeah, man. Oh, that's Young Fur. You know you got the number. Check last night. 240. What's up? 240. You just called in.
Hello?
Yeah, what's up?
What's up, Fred?
What's up?
Who
Who
boy
this?
not seeing the dream, man.
Oh, what's up, man? How you feel? How you feel?
I'm all right, man. Hey, man, I'm gonna give a good shout out to the young brother, Young Furrow, man. That brother, man, he worked wonders on that, man.
Mm-hmm.
These motherfucking UK dudes, man, ever since they done came across the pond, man, all they've been doing is just fucking the game up, man. I mean, from all this dirty urines and the Dillian White shit, we can't find the B sample. They found Big Baby shit in what, less than 48 hours. We got 4 fucking
yeah, we being
tests on this,
censored,
man.
Nassim. I hate to
And we
censor
still
you.
ain't got Dillian White shit yet.
Nassim, I hate to censor you, but we being censored on this channel. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
go ahead.
all right. I'm just in my feelings
All right.
right now, Fred, man. It's
I
just,
know.
man, it's just.
I got you next, Young Pharaoh. Go ahead.
I done been in the ring since I'm 6, 7 years old, man. You mean to tell me all these professional fighters, y'all can't see when a man have a glove flailing and you looking at all the evidence right now? I mean, it probably got past a lot of people off the break. But man, when you sit here and then we focusing on that because people know Fury for flicking a jab. But man, now we finding out why he doing his jab there. That man is taking his hands out, coming back with punches, popping a jab, throwing a crucial hard left hook. That man couldn't hurt no Wilder like that, man. That's why all that in training, he using the little feathered gloves. They tell me he's knocking all the sparring partners out. This still nothing more raise an eyebrow. Your own father was scared for your life for the rematch. Now all of a sudden, he talking about you gonna knock somebody out, man. Somebody up top was in on this, man, because there's no way this man gonna come to another country and gonna pull something like this, man. Can you see Wilder going in the UK, coming in here pulling some shit like this, man? It just somebody gave that man the okay, man. You got the referees pulling the man's gloves up for him and all that. You know, you get in the ring, man, you want all your stuff tight. And even if Fury try to fake like he didn't know why the glove was loose, that he should have been like, man, tighten his glove up, man, it's loose. You know what I'm saying, Fred?
I'm with it.
That would have been one of the number one things I'd have said, man, my glove is too loose, man, because these are your weapons. This is what you going to war with. You ain't going in here with no glove loose unless it's loose for a reason, man. Oh, man. And then the people we got riding with us in America, man, we some of the softest people I've seen in my life, man.
Facts.
I mean, it's just pitiful, man. And then for them all them to sit here, all these ex-boxers, y'all sitting up here now, nobody can't recognize that this man is using the flailing glove as a weapon. You see his fist balled up. You can look down in the man's glove. Come on, man. Don't nobody throw no punches like that, man. Hooks and stuff all behind the head, your knuckles upside the man's chin, and nobody can't recognize this. But we got a young brother who don't even follow boxing, pulling out all the evidence on you dudes. And everybody is quiet. Ain't nobody saying nothing there. But that's all I got, Fred. I'm just, when I call in, man, I be all in my feelings about this stuff, man, because Wilder like brother, man, I feel a man pain right now. He ain't no dude want to get his belt back like this. But, hey, look here, man, it is what it is. We getting it back for him. He coming in there to do his thing, man.
Yeah, facts.
All right, brother. Yeah, I'm back at, man.
All right, one. Call in, Young Pharaoh. I got you. Call in. I'll wait for you to call in. Yeah, man. Take your time. You can breathe on it a minute, man. Yeah, man. I'm feeling good, man. I'm gonna need y'all though. Shit. My nights are long. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm fucking demolition today, all day today, and grabbing tile. What up, Young Pharaoh? How you feel, soldier?
I'm all right, family. How you feeling?
All right, take your time. All you. I'm great, man.
Yeah. Well, as always, shout out to the platform. Shout out to everybody tuning in the Barbershop Conversations. Subscribe. I mean, and I just wanted to say this because this is very important because I just closed the case on my channel. I've been closed it, but this right here is the nail in the coffin.
Okay.
So, I have taken this case pro bono. I am the YouTube attorney for Deontay Wilder. And I mean, we finna get Tyson Fury. But with that being said, okay, so I put so much pressure on the internet that people have to respond.
Mm-hmm.
So I messed around and I had a boxer respond from Britain, who's a 2-time champion, named George Groves.
Mm-hmm. I know George Groves.
And George Groves said that there's no. He said it's no doubt and it's undisputable that glove is off. And he was actually talking about my video, but he wouldn't say my name. He just kept saying him.
Mm-hmm.
And George Groves admitted that glove was off. Mm-hmm. But then he tried to play dumb and be like, but I don't know why the glove would be off. And and then he tried to turn Fury into the victim. And he if anything, Fury was at a disadvantage because he fought 2 fights, with his glove half off. Mm-hmm. So now here's the thing. I refuted that immediately, but all I really needed was a credible source to confirm that glove was off.
Mm-hmm.
So now here it is. We have a 2-time boxing champion confirming that it is undisputable that glove was off. So that's all we needed to get in the door. Mm-hmm. Now, as far as the argument of why it was off, Tyson Fury fought Deontay Wilder for 19 rounds total if you add up some fights. If that glove was bothering Tyson Fury, he had 19 different chances every time he went to that corner to mention that. He didn't. He didn't mention that in any interviews, press conferences, on social media, or none of that because it wasn't bothering him. Now, here's the thing. I also played a video of Jeff Mayweather confirming that if the glove was halfway off, that it would make his punches more effective and harder because he's hitting with his bare fist. So the evidence does not suggest that Tyson Fury would have been handicapped. It suggests that Deontay Wilder would have been handicapped. Mm-hmm. And then most people might say, well, why would Tyson Fury want to punch with his bare knuckles? Well, if you look up his background, the entire Fury family are a bare knuckle boxing family. If you look up gypsy boxing, it's bare knuckle boxing. So all evidence points to the fact that this is something that Tyson Fury wanted, and this is why they were so confident that they would knock Deontay Wilder out. So the fact that this British boxer, just confirmed on a platform, we already knew it, but we just needed somebody bigger than us to confirm it, bigger than me to confirm it. The fact that he just confirmed that glove was off now kills the fake conspiracy thing. They can no longer try to write this off as a conspiracy. Now they want to try to figure out why. And they can't say it was an accident because nobody fights 2 fights in a row uncomfortable, especially title fights. Fights that actually, are gonna mark down your legacy. Mm. And so this case is closed. And I just did a video. I went live 3 times today. You hear me? 3 times. And every time I go live, I present new evidence. But this last video, it won't be the last video I do because I got more evidence because I'm going to slay Jack Reese tomorrow. Because not only did Tyson Fury put his gloves on Jack Reese's shoulders so he couldn't touch him, Jack Reese never wiped his gloves off. Mm. And so I'm going to slay Jack Reese tomorrow. And any other evidence I dig up, I'm gonna put it up too. But the point is, it is confirmed. It is no longer conspiracy that Tyson Fury's left glove was off in both fights. Mm. Now the motive has been confirmed, and so this is basically an open and closed case. And so I don't know when somebody else is going to acknowledge this or investigate this, but if this don't get them moving fast enough, I'm about to file me a goddamn lawsuit because I feel like I just got jailed out of my money, okay? Mm. And I'm protected by the Consumer Partner Act, which is a federal level act. Mm-hmm. And you have the right to redress, which means you have the right to not pay for fraudulent or fake services. And we clearly see that we just paid for a fraudulent or fake service. Mm-hmm. And so if the organization does not take it upon themselves to remedy this in order to preserve the integrity of the sport, I'm going to assume that they're only 2 and that they were a part of violating my right to redress. And I'm going to slay them too. And so y'all can either correct this and make Deontay Wilder 44-0 and give him back his belt, or you can give me a bag. Mm. One or the other. So if there's any attorneys listening who don't play golf with these people and you hungry, I have an open and shut case. And so you can come holler at me. I got the bag. So if you don't want to, take it and wait till we get paid, I got some bands for a retainer. We can talk money. And so my thing is, I'm not sweeping this under the rug. This was racially motivated and it was hateful. And on top of that, my issue with Tyson Fury is Tyson Fury, and people don't want to say it, Tyson Fury is a textbook white guy. That's what it is. If you look at it, and it's not somebody that called in earlier said I was pro-black. I'm not pro-black. I'm pro-righteous. I'm for what's right. If you black and you wrong, I'm going to call you out. But you have to look at white people and how they get into power. It's not about racism. It's about history. If you go to court, they judge what you do based off your criminal history in order to prove the motive in your current crime. So you wouldn't call the judge racist if you go to jail for crack 2 times in a row and you come back the 3rd time and they say, we believe you smoke crack because you've been here previous time. So when we look at white history, white people always come smiling in our face and they always come friendly and then they stab us in the back. Deontay, what happened to Deontay Wilder is the same thing that happened to the Black Indians when the Pilgrims came. What happened to Deontay Wilder is the same thing that happened to Africans when the Europeans and the Greeks went over there. And then what makes Tyson Fury such a disgusting man is, I don't know the background, but from listening to you, I believe, basically, Deontay Wilder stuck his hand out in friendship to help this man out. Not only did you slit this man's throat, who was a genuine friend, you kissed him on the forehead at the end of this fight, as if you genuinely was congratulating him, knowing that you just robbed him out of this fight. That's what makes you a snake. That's what makes people call the white man the devil, and we're not letting up. And so it's been a lot of things in this country that people swept under the rug. And I've been a lone wolf this whole time until a couple of the media outlets jumped in. You jumped in, and I don't want people to think I'm clout chasing, but I need my clout. I've been on this since the day of the fight. I was on this when everybody was telling me I was reaching. When I didn't have nobody agreeing with me, I was on this. And so I need for people to know, I don't care how far I gotta go. I'm gonna go, because these people have been coming in our face and smiling in our face for 2,000 years. 2,000 years. Ever since some ancient Greeks came into Africa, they came with a smile and they left leaving a knife in our back. And this is the last knife that I'm going to let us take. And that's just what it is. And so I don't care about none of that. I don't care who got to go. I don't give a damn if I find out Floyd Mayweather was involved. He don't got enough money to get me off his ASF. And so with that being said, I don't care who got to go down. Deontay Wilder is going to get his justice, because for me, this ain't just about Deontay Wilder only. This is about these people keep repeating history because we refuse to learn it. And I know history, and I see it finna repeat itself, and I'm finna be the one to stop that cycle. And so this is textbook white man behavior. Smile in your face, be your friend, and then take his glove half off and punch you in your mouth two fights in a row and act like you don't know why. And so another thing I wanted to say before I go is, nobody will be able, when you read the article, when y'all watch my video and you read the article, you're going to hear you're going to see the British boxer say that he said he was actually surprised that the referee didn't catch that his glove was loose. And so I posted a video not only on Instagram but on my YouTube of Tyson Fury's corner actually secretly influencing him to use that glove. And so if you watch the video, you hear him keep saying, "You're going to beat him with the left. You're going to beat him with the left," and he's using emphasis. And so this is what I'm putting out there. I don't want to see no white people trying to act like Tyson Fury was the victim and he was fighting a handicapped fight, because his corner was encouraging him to use the same hand that's in question, because they said that it was working. So how are y'all going to sit here and try to tell us, yes, his glove was loose, but that's because but it put him at a disadvantage and he didn't know, when apparently, according to his corner, not only was the glove loose, it was working. And so y'all can't say that something is a handicap when his professional trainers on national TV are being heard saying, keep using the left. And so the handicap and Tyson Fury argument is killed by Tyson Fury's own camp. And so the only plausible explanation is that he was using it to his advantage illegally. And so we need to stop playing these games. White people, y'all need to be accountable for the one time in y'all entire existence. Y'all didn't enslave everybody. You didn't put the animals in a zoo and enslave them. You're spraying chemtrails. You're chopping down rainforests. You're cloning people. You're taking away rights. You're doing all kind of stuff. You didn't knock down 9/11 and got away with that. One time in y'all goddamn life, y'all need to take accountability. Period. 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 And so if nobody's going to tell y'all that, I'm going to tell y'all that. And this ain't about race. This ain't about none of that, because I have plenty white friends. And I tell my white friends all the time, man, listen, slavery happened. I'm not going to not bring up slavery because you feel uncomfortable. Just like black people sell drugs. If they go to jail for selling drugs, I'm not going to feel uncomfortable because it is what it is. And so we need to take the best of our people and hold them close. And we need to also acknowledge the worst of our people and hold that close, because that's the only way we're going to correct wrong behavior. So just like black people need to learn how to stop being so hateful, demonic, and killing each other and being envious, white people need to learn how to stop being so fake and being so deceitful and being so conniving. And that's it is what it is. And this is gonna go as far as they think it won't go. And so the longer that it takes them to correct this wrong behavior, is the more dangerous I'm gonna become to this organization. And so hopefully they take the warning signs, because a YouTuber who doesn't even watch boxing has unraveled the entire boxing community with common sense. And so if they think this is only as far as I can go, they will see me in a courtroom and I will get my bag. And so let's do right now by Deontay Wilder, all the way right. Don't vacate that belt. Don't have that belt floating around. You need to get that belt back to that man. Get that man record to 44-0. Okay? And Tyson Fury Tyson Fury damn near needs to be locked up. But if he ain't locked up, he needs to be penalized. And so if Tyson Fury 3 and Wilder don't happen, oh well, there's plenty of other fights that we would love to see Wilder involved in. But I don't want y'all thinking that we're going to be focused on Tyson Fury 3, because if we get focused on that, then we're going to be so influenced to want to see that we will jeopardize getting justice for this, because if we get justice for this, that means we won't see that. And so I'd rather get justice for this than see that. So I don't want to see no flyers. I don't want to hear no promo. I don't want to hear none of that until y'all address the first two fights. Because if we don't address these first two fights, it's going to be a third fight that now we're going to have to address. And sadly, we don't want Deontay Wilder to lose his life for our entertainment, because we're not addressing serious issues. That man could have literally died. I have footage of him being hit in the temple with his bare knuckles. We don't know if he's received permanent damage now. That's incorrect. I mean, that's non-correctable. And so we need to stop trying to be entertained for 1 second and realize that this is a man's real life who has children to raise, and he don't deserve to die in the ring because white people doing what they do best, which is smiling in your face and then trying to humiliate you because they're racist and you're not the token Negro that they want you to be. And if ain't nobody else gonna say it raw like that, I'm gonna say it raw like that, period. And so it is what it is. Once again, shout out to this platform, Barbershop Conversation. I'm gonna keep smashing their head. Tomorrow when I wake up, I'm gonna be smashing their head all day again.
Me too. And put your email in the chat. Some people were inquiring about your email. Put your email in there.
Listen, y'all, I get spammed all the time. If you want my email, you gotta hit me on my Facebook, my Instagram, my Twitter, and I get it to you. But I'm trolled a lot because I speak a lot of truth. So
I know. I got you.
I don't just be putting stuff out there.
Got you. I appreciate you calling in too. I love your motivation. Thanks for motivating me every day. I appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate
you. Motivating me too.
Oh, let's go. Let's get it.
Much love, Jay.
All right, one. Yeah, man. We Africa, Wakanda, call in, man. Oh, hello. What's up?
Yes, Fred. It's me again.
Hurry up.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, hurry up.
Yeah. No, they're killing me in the chat, bro. Yeah, I'm coming from. They're saying I'm AJ, but like, don't know that. The quick thing is, it's true what the last caller was saying, though. We all know Tyson Fury and his family came from that bare knuckle thing, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm coming from. And if my man sliding his hand down the glove, he's doing it because he knows what he's doing.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
You get I'm coming from.
Yeah.
From the second round, we said it. I was watching it with all my friends. We said it. That, yo, this guy's on some stuff. Right. Did you clock how Tyson was trying to lick my man's blood?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I saw that. We all saw it.
Right. If that's abnormal, then Gee, we still angry over here, bro. Don't think you man, like I said, keep saying, don't paint us all with the same brush. Please don't.
Oh, we're not.
Please don't, bro. You know, because they keep saying the UK. Nah, bro. Some stand-up people over here that are proper angry. You get me? So, but we're not free. We're not free like you man to say certain things. It's not like we can't say it, but things get out of hand if we start talking like you man are talking freely. You get where I'm coming from?
We here.
Like, I ain't got nothing against AJ. I ain't got nothing against none of them mans, but the way they done Wilder, like, I can't stand for that, cuz. Yeah, I'm coming from. So they need to fix that. I think Tyson's a cheat. It was banned for 2 years. We knew that in the UK. Came back, fought some couple dustbin men. Yeah. All of a sudden, went straight to Wilder.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then my man came back the second fight like he's a giant. Tyson don't punch that hard. He never in his whole boxing history. And Wilder's never been bossed up like that. You get where I'm coming from? After a few rounds, Wilder's bleeding and all sorts. Bro, come on, man. You get where I'm coming from, and I'm not AJ, so tell people to stop thinking that. I wish I was AJ. I ain't got that kind of money.
They just talk.
But we're not all the same. Don't paint us all the same brush. Yeah, I'm coming from. Wilder, I'm a big fan. Most of my people's pissed off the same way. And I'm going to keep supporting what you're doing, but just get the message out there, bro. UK, we're angry too. We're obviously, well, you wouldn't hear us because we ain't got big platforms where that down there, most of the big platforms are like controlled by you know who. So, you know what I mean? They're having one hour blog of one certain person talking garbage. Like, we're going to click and listen to that. I don't want to hear that man talk, bro.
Facts. Yep.
Eddie Hearn smiling and busting jokes and taking people for clowns, bro. Pushing the narrative that we don't. That, well, we're smart, bro. We're not dumb out here, bro. It's all a show. Let me ask you a question, Fred.
Yes.
Do you think Tyson Fury will do that to AJ and they'll let it slide? Think about it.
No, absolutely not.
From the as soon as the bell goes, yeah, bro. As soon as they say fight, and man, I've seen some kind of dodgy, fishy stuff. They're gonna run into the ring and fight. Done.
Yep.
But you're gonna let Wilder stand there and take a beating with bare knuckle, and you man that's calling it.
Facts.
Calling it. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. We know what's going on. Like, I'd rather support AJ than Fury all day. You know what I mean? And that's coming from us from the UK, so I don't care what anybody say. People are jumping on the bandwagon, bro. Why ain't Fury, like, jumping around celebrating since he won? Someone tell me that. I've seen 2 interviews, and all of them were the same night after the fight. That's it. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I believe so.
And you just won you just won a big belt, and you're just sitting there chilling, thinking that's normal. Nah, because you know, first of all, you're probably gonna fail drug test. Number 2, you knew you cheated. Number 3, your trainer, yeah, says he's gonna go train amateurs after he just won the world title. Think about it, bro. When you should be looking to be like recognized for his achievement. There's I might quit. Sugar Hill's a cheat. He can't carry his uncle's legacy. Tell him to sit down. Get where I'm coming from. We don't rate him. If Fury come, you know what I mean? We see what we see, and that's that. Fred, I'm going to go, man, because it's early morning here now, bro.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Just tell your platform, bro. We stand up people over here.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, they know. I mean, you know, we playing spades and dominoes in the chat, man. You should know that by now. We appreciate.
Yeah, I'm here, bro. No problem, bro.
Right.
No problem.
901. What's up? 901.
Man, hello, can you hear me, Fred?
Yeah, we hear you very well. What's up?
Man, I've been trying to get through for 2 days, man.
Man, it's rough, man. It's a hot button right now. I appreciate you being consistent, though. Thank you.
For sure, man. Just shout out to Young Pharaoh, man. If shout out to him and that last caller from the UK. I don't know. You know about the story of Billy Collins Jr.?
No, go ahead.
he was like a fighter back in the early 90s or 80s, and he fought against a guy. They did a documentary on it on HBO, but basically he fought a guy, and the guy ripped all the padding out of his gloves, and he went the whole fight. I'm talking about the guy, both of his eyes were swollen shut. He was beat up, bloodied up real bad, and right after the fight, Billy Collins, his somebody in his corner, was shaking the other fighter's hand, and he found out that he was like, man, ain't no padding in this glove. I know you probably seen that story. You probably just can't remember.
Yeah, I remember it. The dude's
like,
eyes.
Yeah, he was like, ain't no
jacked up.
padding in this glove. And you know, that's just another example of what happens when you bare knuckle somebody, or some of the tactics that go on in boxing. You know, I actually put it on young Pharaoh's in his comment board. You know, hoping that that'll be something that he can pull into his research. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, just I'm with y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep, you know, I'm you know, I actually got videos on my own channel, and you know, they some of the most viewed videos, you know, on this topic.
Good. Keep doing it. Keep putting them out.
Yeah, I'm y'all spearheading it, man. But I'm one of the guys out here, man. That's you know, trying to figure out what's going on, man. What you know, what y'all gonna do, you know? So, you know, shout out to Wilder, you know, shout out to the LDBC, and you know, good talking to you again, man. Like I say, it was pretty hard getting in. You know,
I appreciate it.
But
how's the business
take
coming?
Care,
How's the business coming?
My business?
Yeah, didn't you have a business?
I run a lawn service during the summertime, during the hot months. But outside of that, I work. I don't know if you remember. A lot of times I call and I be at work, but I'm off today.
Okay, gotcha. I remember you was talking about a business or something, if I'm not mistaken. Because you out of Memphis, right? Yeah, I remember the voice.
I say, I've been calling for the past couple of days. I didn't know maybe you thought I was a troll or something, because I know
no. It's just going through. I just because sometimes when 10 people call at one time, you get stuck in a machine, and I can just see the numbers just spinning at the top of my computer.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So yeah, I appreciate you calling in, Memphis, Tennessee. Appreciate it. All right, one.
Appreciate it. I'm Good Sport too, by the way.
Thank you.
If you could remember Good Sport TV,
okay,
because I be in the chat too.
Okay, Good Sport TV. We on. One. 980. Hold on 1 second. Shout out to Marlon, man. Marlon L. Ford. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Thank you, Marlon. Who? 980. What's up?
What's going on, man?
How you feel?
Shout out to your platform. Bobby Shots Convo, I appreciate you for having me.
Oh, dog.
Shout out to YP too, man. I appreciate them too for hitting on the topic, the important topic about Wilder. You know, this man was really risking his life in there and getting hit with illegal punches. So I really appreciate that, because that's the biggest situation. But I was really just calling to ask your opinion about, because we clearly know that Fury was cheating. Like there's nothing to talk about unless you talking to somebody that's in there now. But I seen something today about tampering with the water, and I thought that was interesting.
Very interesting.
If you go back, because I don't know if you went back and look at Wilder in that first round, like his footwork was like, it was just different. Like he just seemed real weak in the first round. And then even after the fight, they said that he couldn't piss in a cup. Basically, he was unable to urinate. Like, but they tried to make it sound like because he got beat up so bad.
Ooh,
that's why
Fury?
That was like, yeah, that Fury beat him up so bad that he couldn't piss in a cup. That's why, like, he couldn't. And it was weird to me, because I seen motherfuckers get knocked out and shit themselves and piss it. So it just didn't make sense to me. But it would make sense if, you know, he was drugged, because there's certain drugs that like ecstasy or Molly, you could call it whatever you want to call it, MDMA, like that stops you from being able to piss for a certain amount of hours. So I thought that was interesting because of that situation. I was just wondering, what was your opinion on that?
I gotta look at it. If you can DM that the links to me, because I'm real interested
Yeah,
I'm real interested in the whole story.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really like, because I was watching YP's video, and he said something about that, and it's crazy how things work, right? Because after watching his videos, I was just on YouTube, and you know how random videos just pop up, and I seen a video where it was like, where somebody was talking about Wilder was unable to piss in a cup for his drug test, because they do it before and after the fight. So I was like, I played it a little bit, and once they started saying it, once I heard them say it, I was like, all right. But once they started saying like, oh yeah, so the dude was like, see, you see Fury beat him so bad that he couldn't even piss. Like, that's how bad he was. I cut that shit off. I went on Google and I typed in drugs that's unable to make you basically urinate or whatever. And the first thing that popped up was MDMA. And that's like ecstasy, Molly. And when I think about it, that makes sense, because I know he probably was hot in that suit, but when he took it off, it was like he was drenched. And then just watching that first round, like his footwork, like he just looked weak. He looked out of it, man. I ain't never seen Wilder like that, especially not in the first round.
Me either. I if when I spoke to Wilder, that's exactly what I said. I said, you were drugged. That's exactly what I said.
Yeah, it makes sense though. It makes sense.
And this is just me just speculating. He didn't agree with me or anything like that. I'm not gonna get that rumor out there. Fury, Wilder said he was drugged. I'm speaking from what I believe. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy, because if that's the situation, that makes it. I feel like that makes it the grand scheme even crazier. Because not only was this man like doing what he was doing with the glove, and I hate when you talk about the glove, people say whatever it's called, the Nevada shit. They say something about that, and I'd be like, they don't check to see how the glove is on their fist. They just inspect the gloves, as far as I thought. Correct me if I'm wrong. I thought they just make sure the glove was proper. They're not there to see how the glove is placed on the fighter. So I just hate little stupid responses like that. People say stupid responses like that don't even make sense.
But it's important for us to learn the logistics of their job as well. You know.
Yeah. For sure.
And that's actually a good question. That's actually a great question in terms of like the totality of everyone's job. You know, the person doing the rapping, the person watching the rapping, what they saw, what he saw, what she saw. You know, it's his own. It's a movie at this point now. You know.
It's a crazy movie.
Yeah, for sure.
That's why it can't just be ignored, because
we're not ignoring it. We're not ignoring this.
For sure.
No.
But why you don't think nobody that's professional boxers not really saying anything about it?
They're gonna have to. They're gonna have to at some point, because it's gonna be so much pressure. It's gonna be so much pressure, because you got a man like me who's spending his own money, spending his own energy, fighting for something he believes in, and in 2 weeks I'm gonna see you. You're gonna have to answer the question. You understand? You're gonna have to answer the question. You know, and here's the catch. They don't think that it can happen to them. You're next.
Yeah.
You're next. Earl Spence versus Terrence Crawford. Earl, you could be next.
Yeah, that's facts. And
you understand?
You see, they trying to get Earl right now, and they know what he just went through. They trying to get him bad.
Listen,
and nobody was talking that type of noise before that.
3 white judges. Earl's. Let me give you this visual. 3 white judges following Earl Spence on Instagram. He got a $400,000 chain. Just bought a brand new car. He's happy. He's living his best life. He got $10,000 glasses on. He's ringside at the fight. And these white judges are looking at him like, you ungrateful son of a gun.
Yeah, you're right.
You ungrateful. How dare you? How dare you do this? You understand?
No. Yeah, that's right.
Don't you think these judges follow these guys under like fake accounts and all this? Man, come on, man. They watch everything. They know.
For sure.
You know, the same thing we do. They just doing it in hiding. You know, so So when Earl Spence walks into the ring against Terrence Crawford, he's talking. I mean, not only is he in competition with Terrence Crawford, he's in competition with the business of boxing and the ideology of the supremacy that runs boxing. You know, in some quarters, Earl Spence is ungrateful. In my office, he's a miracle. You understand?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it's that dichotomy that Earl's gonna have to deal with, you know, and it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, you hit that right on the point. Who wins that in your opinion?
Earl. I got
Earl that as if the accident didn't happen, and Terrence Crawford at his best.
Earl.
My man, I like Terrence though, but it's just different. It's levels. You know what I mean? I feel like he'll break Terrence down.
Yeah, I think so too.
So, and my thing is like, I feel like to get back on the Fury and Wilder situation, I feel like that's damn near a legal case as far as what he did. Like I said, YP highlighting the important thing as far as that man. He could have hit that man in the right spot, and he would have been dead. Like he could have we seen people in the ring with proper fitted gloves. So it's like he would have hit him right with that left hand in the right spot. That man wouldn't have been able to walk away. And I think the fact that he was able to, people are willing to overlook, and not everybody. I'm not saying everybody, but I'm just saying people are used to something going wrong in order to speak up instead of just catching it for what it is and saying something upon it. I feel like that shouldn't be the case, especially something this big. Like I feel like he should be able to get his just. I feel like, man, they should damn near be taken out of business, and something else should be built that represent something with integrity. But you know,
it's definitely a criminal case and a civil case.
Oh yeah,
and and what do you call them, group cases? When everyone gets what do you call them, group cases?
I know what you're saying.
Damn, a class action lawsuit. It's a class action lawsuit by fans. You know what I mean? Everyone who shows proof that they paid for a ticket, you know, airfare and all that. It's it could be a class action lawsuit. You know, so yep.
Nah. Yeah, that's just crazy, man. But I appreciate you letting me tap
all the
in.
time.
I just wanted to speak my little 2 cents. I appreciate you. I appreciate, you know, YP highlighting stuff that need to be highlighted for the people.
He got the movement started. Man, give that man, give these people their roses, man. He started the movement. He lit the flame. He got the wood. You know what I mean? He did all that, man. I just saw the smoke. I saw the smoke in the middle of the forest, and I ran towards it. I didn't run away from it. You know what I mean? Shit. You know what I mean? That's all the difference. Justin Evans, man, you already know what it is, man. I appreciate you, man. Moving in silence, huh, Justin? Appreciate you, man. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. We got So we got enough to go to lunch now. We got enough to go to lunch. So after the hearing, we got enough money to go to lunch. You know what I mean? And keep the donations coming in, because I'm gonna, in my free time tomorrow, I'm gonna call some lawyers. I'm gonna reach out to some people, and I'm just real curious to see what's gonna happen. You know, maybe I can reach out to the lawyer that represented the woman that Kovalev assaulted. I'll reach out to him. So we'll see. So anyways, man, 352, what's up?
Hey, what's up, man? It's Quentin Lee.
Hey, what's up?
What's going on? Not much, man. I just want to speak my little 2-piece on the situation. And it's the more I think about it, the more proof that you can clearly see that there was some cheating going on. It's just so sad how they stoop to all-time lows to try to define and try to put the black race to just put us down, like put Deontay down, because they know Deontay represents us as a culture. He represents us, you know what I'm saying? Representing the black race. And it's so sad. They'll do anything, man, literally. Like, and my opinion is, like, I honestly feel like I didn't feel comfortable, and I didn't like when Deontay went and saw the Pope. I have a feeling. When I saw him do that, I'm like, man, I don't know. I was saying to myself, I don't like that move. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody know they satanic too. You know what I'm saying? But it's just so sad how they will stoop to anything from. It's always start to the Charlo water bottle situation. We got that. Now this, man, I honestly feel like they did drugs Deontay, man. With the water, I honestly feel like they done put, man, they done everything. Loaded gloves, they probably done put voodoo on them, all kind of, man, some of everything. They done some of everything. And I just feel like it's just sad, man. But we, as all people, need, man, Fred, stay on their neck, man. And I'm gonna donate whenever the time is right. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't make it to Vegas. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna donate my money whenever time right. I'll cash up you, whatever. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
And it just, because it's just sad, man. And I feel like they wanted to do it because they knew it was Black History Month. So they wanted to put the knife in deep. You know what I'm saying?
And it's Deontay Wilder.
Exactly. Because, you know, they don't like a strong black man. They don't like a strong black person that has an opinion. And when they do have an opinion, they want to try to feminize and put them in dresses, dye their hair blonde, and all this and all that. Like, it's just, they want you to bow down to them for the almighty dollar. And the dollar ain't shit.
Facts.
The way shit's going, this is gonna be the barter system again. Like, real talk. Like, if I got sugar and you got eggs, and if I want your eggs and you want my sugar, we trade. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Straight up. It's just so sad, man. Like one caller said earlier, it's just, man, they done got away with so much for all these years. Like the one caller said earlier, the chemtrails, all this stuff, putting in our foods, and it's just sad, man. It's really sad. But we, like I said last week on your show, we need to start a revolution, start our own banks, start our own everything. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, stay on their head, man. And I'm riding with the LDBC. I'm riding with you.
Thank you.
It just makes me sick. I see some of these coon, YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know me, I call them out about this whole Wilder and Fury situation. Casino for life, one of them. Coon. Oh man. But yeah, I just wanted to call in to speak my little two-piece. It's just sad, man. The more I think about it, the more it's just, I'm so scared. I don't even want him to take the third reason. I know it's much, but it's just so sad. It was stupid to any kind of low. It's like, man, it's really deep and sad and sickening, man. It really is. All because they want a white man. They want a great white hope. All because of that. Sad, man. Sad. But I just want to speak my little piece, and man, y'all stay on their head, man.
We will.
For real. And all right, man. I appreciate you taking my call and stay on their damn head, man.
I will.
Straight up.
All the time. Sorry I hung up on you by accident. I be hanging up a little bit too early. Or I think y'all might be a second behind on the thing. But I just want to give Jason, Justin, Marlon, Kelly, Jaron, Eric, Mac, Aaron, Jarvis, Kenyatta, Amen, and Michelle. Appreciate you, dog. Appreciate everybody that came to the what's this? The Cash App. Yeah, appreciate you, man. All right. Appreciate you, man. And is that it? Are we out here? Yo, you late, Phantom. You late. I saw Peoples Hernandez in here too, man. Welcome. I saw you in here late too. You can't help yourself, huh? You can't sleep, huh?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna make it quick. You know, again, bro. I just wanted to ask, well, not even ask something. You gotta follow the champ lead. What if the champ want us to just chill on this? Not saying, man, keep doing what y'all doing. Don't get me wrong. But what if he got some up his sleeve to damn near put Fury in the fucking coma? Like hit him with that Alabama slam or some shit in the third fight. Plus that's another payday for him. What if that's what the champ want? You know what I'm saying? So keep doing what y'all doing, but if you can get in touch with him somehow, you know, find out what he, you know what I'm saying, what he want us to do, you know what I'm saying? Because he the general in this thing at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? What the champ want, that's what we got to do. But by no means, we put this shit up under the rug, man. We you know what I'm saying? So it's like we're not in a tough spot, but like we pushing for this. But what if you want to make it to that third fight? You get what I'm saying? What if you want to make it to that third fight because he got something for that ass? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but we won't need it. We wouldn't need the third fight. This is just my opinion. He could speak for himself.
Right.
It wouldn't be a third fight if it wasn't no mud in the water. It wouldn't be a third fight. You know,
right?
So it's just. I mean, you know, we don't know how deep it is. So, we don't know how deep it is. Remember, pressure bust pipe. So people gonna start telling. Trust me.
Right.
People gonna start telling and protecting themselves. Trust me. The evidence is out there. Evidence is out there.
I feel like if we successful with this shit, ain't gonna be no third fight, bro. You see what I'm saying? But what if deep down in the champ heart, he wants that third fight so he can damn near put that bitch in the coma? You know what I'm saying?
He cheated, dog. I mean, it's clear he cheated, and we got enough evidence to prove that he cheated. We got so much visual evidence, like it's just insane the amount of visual evidence I've seen. You know, so yeah, man. So I mean, if he hadn't cheated, it'd be a different fight. Now, keep in mind, Tyson Fury's wingspan extended by like 4 inches with that. You know what I mean? So I mean, it just changes the whole. It changes so many things, and the body shots. He's hitting them flush on the jaw. He's hitting them flush on the body.
Right, with bone on bone. Yeah, fucking damage went up.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So in the clinches, he's actually hitting them. It's easier to hit you like that because you can hit it with the side. So it's so many different factors, you know.
Right.
So I'm sure he'll speak on it at some point.
Yeah, in due time, we just gotta hear. You know what I'm saying? We gotta hear from the champ, man, because we going hard, man. Like I'm with y'all, man. I'm donating when y'all ready to get them fucking donations, man. Put that cash app, all that shit, man. Get some lawyers on the case and whatever.
For sure.
But that's all I was saying though, because you know we don't know what he want to do. What if he want to make it? That's what I'm saying. Like look at it from another point of view. What if he want to make it to that third fight and put some fire on that ass? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all I was saying. Because if he hadn't spoken, so we don't know what he wants. You know what I'm saying?
He's a cheater.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
We have to expose the cheater. You understand what I'm saying? He cheated. He cheated. I want history to say he cheated. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, so.
Yeah, man. And it was very telling, man. Like, he was talking about I partied with you afterwards and shaking his hand, smiling. Even after the fight, the first fight, he kissed his hand. Then after the second fight, kissed him on the forehead. Yo, that's dangerous, bro. That's very dangerous. A motherfucker that could look you dead in your face and you know and like show that type of you know what I'm saying? I can't find the word slipping me, but embrace you like that and then do some shit like that, like with malicious intent. Cause that was some malicious. Fuck all them good gestures. Look at the intent.
Facts.
This motherfucker was intending to hurt my man.
Facts.
And then my thing is, he only did it for Wilder. I went about 10 fights back out of Wilder and the other bum, and even before Wilder to get ready for the first fight. He didn't do that shit, bro. He didn't even do it to Klitschko. Because at the time, Klitschko was his biggest fight of his life. This currently is his biggest fight of his life, but at the time, Klitschko was his biggest fight of his life, and he didn't even do it to him, another white man. I don't give a fuck where they're from. What? Fuck, like black people, they look at us all, they group us all. Niggas could be from Nigeria, niggas could be from Haiti, niggas could be from Louisiana. They look at niggas, they see niggas straight up. So he didn't do it to another white man. So you know what I'm saying? I don't, man. No, that's my call, bro. I just had to get some thoughts out, man. You know,
appreciate you.
You know, to see what Champ wanted to do. But Champ got to speak too.
Facts. He will at some point.
I know he know this, man.
Yeah,
I know he knows.
He knows.
Bro.
Sure, he knows. He on vacation though.
Yeah, man.
I don't fight.
But
WhatsApp,
yeah, appreciate you, Fred. Whenever you ready for the donations, bro, put it up, baby. We ready to get this shit going.
All right, one for sure.
One.
All right, peace. Yeah,
Ready
man.
to get this shit going.
Yeah, get it going. See you 1 second behind. We got time for one more call. One more call. And then we're going to get out of here. If the lady cheat on you twice, would you wait for her to cheat on you a third time? You're right. Fuck the third fight. You know what I mean? He cheated, man. History has to show that Tyson Fury's a cheater. You know, he can't beat Deontay Wilder fair and square. You know, I'm real excited to go watch these knockdowns, you know, from the last fight and see what happened with the gloves and all that. So we'll get to it though. No more calls. We out here. All right, we going. All right, let's go through roll. I appreciate y'all, man. Great show tonight. We got enough for lunch. March 25th. I got to keep on saying this throughout the show because the numbers change. But we was around 600-700 all night. March 25th, 9 a.m. at the Grant Sawyer Building, 555 East Washington. If you have any family in Vegas, or you can make it down yourself, bring your son. Okay, bring your daughter, bring your auntie, bring your wife, bring your best friend. You know, numbers are important. Numbers are important. So I know it's a Wednesday, 9 a.m. We have jobs. You know, so I know that takes precedent. But if you have time, feel free to come out. Again, March 25th, 9 a.m. at the Grant Sawyer Building, 555 East Washington. And yeah, man. So I appreciate everyone coming in tonight. Great show. Great show. Had a great time. We're going to do it again tomorrow night. What's tomorrow? Wednesday? We're going to do it again tomorrow night. Caesar. Mark Wunderlich. What to do? South Texas. Oh, no. Peace, South Texas. Wookie Wook. Shola. 3 states below. Ethiopian Eyes. Jay Cooley. Kenyatta. Will Purdue. You back, man? You feeling better? Eric Bolden. Andrew Charles. Shola. City. 336. DSF. G38, man. We ain't. Oh, man. Oh, we miss you, man. We miss you. I used to love when y'all having conversations about Danny Garcia, man. Shit had me busting up, man. There's so many damn. Y'all have no idea, man, how much I love y'all, man. Reggie Owens, man. Daniel Mitchell, KC Virgo, Eric Bolden, Mr. K. It's your favorite part. Cause the devil is a lie. I'm telling you the truth. Hey. It's all in what you do. Hey. Some things you gotta do. Hey, 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 hey. Sirius Jones. Appreciate you, man. Jay Cool, and we out this motherfucker. Conscious thinker, man. I appreciate. Oh man, appreciate y'all, man. Oh man, Mr. Finesse, man. How you feeling, man? How them tacos doing? I made this song, Travis. I made it. I'm the producer. I wrote half the song, basically. With help. With a lot of help, too. Oh, now it's the moment of truth. Appreciate all the donations, too. What up, Beverly Rose? How you feeling? Hey, Muir, what's up? Muir, what's up? What's up? What's up? Be a blessing. This is Shahid. His name is Shahid.
Personal statement, run the game like I'm ASICs. Learn to develop paces, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons, indigenous to the grind. So I do it for all my people, jabbing the competition, back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition, I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lack it, or cancer slowing our road.
Call back in, Wakanda. Call back in, Wakanda. You'll be the last caller tonight. We got to end it with Wakanda, right? We got to end it on Wakanda. Hurry up. Call back in, Wakanda. Hurry up. Come on, I got to lay some towel in the morning. Hurry up. Come on, Wakanda. Hurry up. Where you at? Oh, what's up, Antoine? Okay. Cause the devil is a lie. I'm telling you the truth. It's all in what you do. Hey, some things you gotta do. Hey, 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 hey. Reese hung in here. DJ Punch, you hung in there. Hurry up, Wakanda. We waiting on you. Eddie Hearn, say my name, Eddie. Where you at, man? Yo, man, we waiting on you. Reese, have a great night, man. Take care of them pretty toes. Where you at? All right, he'll call in tomorrow, man. Damn, I want to get you on, man. All right, man. I love y'all, man. Y'all have a wonderful evening. We did this damn thing tonight. We ain't stopping. Can't stop, won't stop. I'm about to watch these knockouts right now. I'll holler at y'all tomorrow night, man. I appreciate you. Hey. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all, man. See y'all tomorrow night.